Hello, guys. Welcome to our session. I hope you are doing absolutely safe and sound. We will be having a live streaming started at 2 5, at 12:10. Meanwhile, you guys, please have a look on the article that I am going to share with you. And first of all, I want to welcome Reem ma'am. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so we will be having the live streaming started at 12:10. I am giving you time so that more and more people can join. Please refer to this. I'm sharing you the website. Read some articles and we will be discussing some news today, okay? Sharing with you, okay? Please. This is going to be first Coindesk headlines. Yeah. Refer to this. I will be starting the live streaming soon. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome to my session again. I want to have a look on the comment section. ठीक है? Just give. Yes. कैसे हैं आप सब? How all are you? थैंक यू बीएस राजपूत सर, आपने स्टार्टिंग में डिपॉजिट कर दिया। हाँ, बताती हूँ प्रेडिक्शन के बारे में, डोंट वरी। आज हमारा जल्दी इवनिंग मतलब अर्ली सेशंस है। ये हमने मिलके डिसाइड किया था बिकॉज आई वांट कि आप लोग भी अपना वीकेंड अच्छे से जो एंजॉय कर सके, ठीक है? तो सबसे पहले हम देखते हैं कि हेलो क्यूएस सर, हेलो, वेलकम टू माय सेशन। मैं थोड़ा सा न्यूज़ की तरफ जाना चाहती हूँ, ठीक है? जस्ट गिव मी 1 मिनट। बिटकॉइन की न्यूज़ के बारे में एक बार बात कर लेते हैं। हुँ, इसमें आपको ऐसे समझेगा नहीं क्योंकि थोड़ी हार्ड लैंग्वेज है और मुझे आपको एक्सप्लेन करना भी पड़ेगा, तो मैं आपको इसमें ही लेके जाती हूँ। Bitcoin recently traded at nearly $63,000 to $65,000 mark. The price went up bit after positive news that US inflation, the cost of daily item is slowing down. US का inflation क्या है वो धीरे धीरे नीचे आ रहा है. However, the prices dropped back slightly because of ongoing political tension in the Middle East. Price ups and downs. So, because Bitcoin is not controlled by any bank or control, its price changes very quickly based on world events. So, इसकी वजह से price up and down हो रहा है, as you can see that. While inflation goes down in the US, people feel more comfortable taking risks, causing Bitcoin price to rise. When global worries happen like political tension or bad stock market, people quickly sell their Bitcoins to cash out, causing the price to dip. Okay, updates in India. India, there's roughly 2 billion worth of crypto held by millions of people. The Reserve Bank of India still has cautious views on digital asset and has raised concern about them. However, crypto is still completely taxable in India and there are no currently new laws banning it entirely. तो क्रिप्टो के बारे में आप देख सकते हैं प्राइस इतना गया है, तो लेट्स आप मुझे प्रिडिक्शन करके अब बताएं कि क्रिप्टो कितना होगा, मैं आपसे जानूंगी, ठीक है? कि कितना है अभी क्रिप्टो, कितना जा सकता है। Okay, let me check. आप लोग मुझे प्रेडिक्शन कमेंट्स में बताएं, ओके? मैं वेट कर रही हूँ। Do the prediction, guys. Let me see how much accurate you are. क्योंकि आप प्रेडिक्शन कर रहे हैं बिटकॉइन कहाँ जाएगा, whether we should buy it or we should sell it. Tell me clearly about this. ये कितना ज़्यादा इसका डाउनफॉल हो चुका है? Based on that, please tell me, okay? तो गाइस लेट मी नो, लाइक क्या आपने डिसाइड किया, क्या हो सकता है इसका, मतलब कितना ऊपर जा सकता है? आई कैन सी दैट आप लोग कमेंट्स ही नहीं कर रहे। प्लीज लेट मी नो whether it should increase or whether it should not increase. Scammers. ओके। तो ठीक है, मैं बता देती हूँ कि बिटकॉइन जो है वो अब ऊपर जाने वाला है, तो यू कैन जस्ट बाय बिटकॉइन। तो आप बिटकॉइन को बाय कर सकते हैं, मैं लिख देती हूँ, बाय बीटीसी। ओके। बीटीसी कितने पे बाय करेंगे आप? 63,9225। ठीक है, जस्ट बाय द बिटकॉइन। ओके, बाय बिटकॉइन। ठीक है। नेक्स्ट वी हैव इज इथेरियम। वाई वे आई सेड दिस? देखिए, सबसे पहले पॉइंट क्या होता है, ये वाला जो नीचे जाता है, देन ये ऊपर जाता है, देन फिर ये स्लैंट होता है, एंड फिर नीचे जाके थोड़ा सा ऊपर जाता है। तो जब ये ऊपर जा रहा है तो देर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी कि इट विल रीच एटलीस्ट 64,000 फॉर अ रेसिस्टेंस वी कैन कैलकुलेट, right? The candlestick pattern is not that small as compared to what we are like seeing here. When we zoom it, we can see the candlestick pattern is pretty much high. This is the thing. Now, the main question is that whether it is going to increase or not. Yes, it's going to increase, but not in terms of this candle that has been said here, the red candle. It has shown a straight, like straight downfall, a significant downfall, but this candle is not going to show that. This candle is not going to show that. So whether it is 63,928, the answer is that whether it's going to increase or not depends upon the market fluctuation. So अगर ये जो 63,000 है, ये अभी भी गिर सकती है। There are the chances ये नीचे जाएगा, but let's have a unique session. Let's have a like prediction regarding this कि ये थोड़ा सा ऊपर जा सकता है। Let's assume कि ये 64 तक जाएगा. If it is going on a 64, that means that we are going to earn a 0.1% of profit. 0.1% of profit. 0.1% of the profit. So let's have a look on this particular thing. So अभी मुझे ये बताइए कि how many of you are really going along with my prediction for this? Like Bitcoin ऊपर जाएगा या Bitcoin नीचे जाएगा? Let's have a discussion. Okay. Okay, so please have this look. Okay. Second important thing is what I can say that is when you actually refer to this particular website, that is TradingView, it gives you a clarity about what you have to use or whether you have to use it for the prediction that you are making to buy or sell your crypto coins. Okay. TradingView is should all of you should use the TradingView. It's very important tool for you guys. So make sure कि आप इसे use करें, ठीक है? Any other like prediction you want? तो BS राजपूत सर, let's buy the Bitcoin at whatever price. But मैं तो कह रही हूँ कि इतने पे ही आप buy कर लीजिए, and we will be hoping for it to reach at $64,000. तो ये मेरा prediction होगा, ठीक है? गाइस ये मेरा आई थिंक थर्ड लास्ट नहीं फोर्थ लास्ट सेशन है। इसके बाद वी हैव ओनली 3 सेशन रिमेनिंग एंड आफ्टर दैट आई एम हैव कंप्लीटिंग माय टेन्योर विद दिस कंपनी। तो ये मेरे कुछ 3 सेशन बचे हैं। उसके बाद मेरी शुभीज लाइफ विल नॉट बी देयर इन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म। तो आप 3 सेशन में जितना हो सके मुझसे हेल्प ले सकते हैं, मुझसे बात कर सकते हैं, एंड मेरी ग्रुप पे ऐड हो सकते हैं अगर आप चाहते हैं तो। बिकॉज अभी तो 3 सेशन है, तो मैं आपको फोर्स नहीं करूंगी कि आप, मतलब मैं बोलूंगी नहीं कि आप मेरे ग्रुप पे ऐड होने के लिए आपको करना ही करना है। सो इट्स ऑल अप टू यू गाइस। अगर आपको लगता है कि आप 3 सेशन में और मुझसे बात करना चाहे या पूरे वीक में बात करना चाहे तो आप कर सकते हैं। मेरा लास्ट सेशन जो है वो 26 जुलाई को होगा। तो आई वांट कि मैक्सिमम पार्टिसिपेशन होए। जो भी पुराने मेरे क्लाइंट्स पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं जिनने भी मेरी लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग डे 1 से अटेंड की है, मैं उनसे कहती हूँ कि आप लोग प्लीज़ इस लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग में आए। एंड ये लास्ट लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग होगी तो अच्छा होगा। आज वैसे गाइस ये मेरा 100 सेशन है। आई एम कंप्लीटिंग 100 सेशन टुडे। ये 100 वाला लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग है। मैंने 99 सेशंस कंप्लीट कर लिया है। इट्स 100 सेशन। तो इट्स अ सेंचुरी सेशन। एंड आई रियली लाइक आपके साथ सबके साथ जुड़ के आई रियली फील सो मच like healthy in a healthy way. I want to say so much joy that I have experienced while working in this company and with the live streaming. आप लोग बहुत अच्छे से सपोर्ट करते हैं and I really want you to be a good trader in the future. आप लोग अच्छे ट्रेडिंग करें, अच्छे से अच्छी ट्रेडिंग लें एंड प्लीज़ जल्दबाजी ना करें। आपको हर एक टाइप की जो असिस्टेंस है वो उस ऐप पे मिलती है। तो आपको बिटकॉइन के बारे में भी मिल जाती है बातें, सब चीज़ के आपको सिग्नल्स दिए जाते हैं। सो गाइस जस्ट एंजॉय, हैव फन एंड डू मिस शुभी लाइव स्ट्रीम। ठीक है। Yes. Daniel sir, I am trying my best to teach you. Please buy Bitcoin as a start, as a fresher. If you are a fresher, please buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay. These are the two things that you really want to buy. Need to buy. Second, अब मैं एक चीज पे आती हूँ। अब मुझे आपसे जानना है इथेरियम का प्रेडिक्शन। प्लीज गिव मी अ प्रेडिक्शन फॉर इथेरियम गाइस। अब मैं नहीं बताऊंगी। चलो आप बताओ। कमेंट डाउन बिलो। बिटकॉइन आप बाय कर सकते हैं। री मैम ने चैट पर डाला है, प्लीज बाय इट। अभी मैं 2 मिनट देती हूँ। मुझे बताएंगे आप लोग, जो भी मुझे आंसर देगा उसे बीडीसी कॉइन्स मिलेंगे। ठीक है। चलो। ओके, सो दिस वाज रिलेटेड टू दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग। मैं अभी देख रही थी आप लोगों के कमेंट्स नहीं आ रहे। आई डोंट नो व्हाई यू आर नॉट कमेंटिंग अबाउट दिस। नो वन इज गिविंग मी एनी सजेशंस और प्रिडिक्शन कि इथेरियम ऊपर जाएगा या नीचे जाएगा। व्हाई गाइस? ठीक है, इथेरियम का मैं बता देती हूँ। अगर मैंने आपको कहा है कि बिटकॉइन ऊपर जाएगा तो इथेरियम भी ऊपर जा सकता है, बट राइट नाउ आप देख सकते हैं कि इथेरियम बहुत ज़्यादा गिर चुका है। तो आई वुड सजेस्ट कि इथेरियम नीचे नीचे जा रहा है तो वी कैन सेल इट ऑफ। तो इथेरियम के लिए आप सेल कर दीजिए। मैं लिख देती हूँ, इथेरियम वुड बी सेल। ओके, सो आई वांट टू आस्क यू गाइस कि मुझे बताइए इथेरियम के बारे में कंटिन्यू। आई रियली वांट कि मुझे इथेरियम के बारे में पता चलना चाहिए। ओके, कि इथेरियम अभी मैं नीचे जाने के लिए कह रही हूँ, सो आई एम गोइंग टू बी मेक इट सेल इथेरियम 1843। ठीक है, सेल इथेरियम एट 1843। व्हाट वुड बी द व्हाट वुड बी द प्रिडिक्शन फॉर इथेरियम? सेल इथेरियम 1843। ओके, ठीक है। सो दिस गोइंग टू बी द प्रिडिक्शन फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग। नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर यू द इंफॉर्मेशन। अब हम लेक्चर्स की तरफ जाते हैं। मैंने आपको सारे प्रिडिक्शन दे दिया, अब हम लेक्चर्स की तरफ जाते हैं। गाइस, ये लेक्चर्स आप कर लीजिए क्योंकि मेरे जाने के बाद ये लेक्चर्स आपको नहीं मिलने वाले। तो इसके लिए आप कर लीजिए लेक्चर्स, ठीक है। यूडेमी, प्लीज गाइस, अगर आप फ्यूचर में कुछ और सीखना चाहते हैं तो डेफिनेटली रेफर टू यूडेमी। ठीक है, यूडेमी पे प्लीज आप चाहिए। ओके, यूडेमी को आप बाय कर सकते हैं, वहाँ पे इन्वेस्ट कर अपने बहुत मल्टीपल कोर्सेज आप ले सकते हैं। ठीक है, फाइनेंशियल मार्केट्स व्हाट बिगनर्स नीड टू नो। Advanced Technical Analysis Part 1. Let's have a different game here. We always look around कि क्रिप्टो के बारे में पता चले, बट ये सीक्रेट के बारे में भी मुझे पता चलना है। इसमें क्या पता चलेगा? पिवोट पॉइंट्स, ट्रेडिंग चेंजिंग द पिवोट पॉइंट्स, सम क्विज, ट्रेंड रिवर्सल, टेक्निकल एनालिसिस, सम ट्रेडिंग पैटर्न्स मुझे पता चलेंगे। ओके, एमएसजीसी और ये सब ठीक है, पता चल जाएगा। ठीक है, अच्छी बात है, मैं करती हूँ इसको भी। और देखते हैं और क्या कोर्स है कुछ अच्छा जो मैं आपके साथ शेयर कर पाऊँ। कंप्लीट यूआई, ओके। इन्वेस्ट इन स्टॉक्स, द कंप्लीट कोर्स, ओके। जीरो टू हीरो क्रिप्टो, कंप्लीट ट्रेडिंग कोर्स की लेवल। वेल्दी एजुकेशन का मैंने आपको बता दिया था ना। स्मार्ट ट्रेडिंग, इन्वेस्टिंग, ईटीएफ्स, ठीक है। लेट्स हैव अ वैल्यू इन्वेस्टिंग ट्रेड स्ट्रैटेजी फॉर स्टॉक मार्केट इन्वेस्टिंग। ठीक है, ये करते हैं। स्टॉक मार्केट में आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड, बट मैं आपको ना एक बार फॉरेक्स के बारे में बताना चाहती हूँ। ये फॉरेक्स के बारे में वी हैव फॉरेक्स दाना फॉर दैट, बीटीसी। जस्ट वांट टू नो अबाउट बिटकॉइन, जस्ट वांट टू नो क्रिप्टो। ठीक है, स्नोफ्लेक्स है द कंप्लीट स्नोक, ओके। बीटीसी, ओके। ट्रेडिंग, क्रिप्टो ट्रेडिंग, मुझे न्यू कोर्स दिखना है कुछ। अभी तक तो ये सब टॉप पे आते हैं। तो अभी एक चीज मुझे आपको ये बताना है। स्टॉक ट्रेडिंग, ये तो फॉरेक्स का है, ओके। ये भी मैंने बता दिया आपको, मैंने सब शेयर कर दिए ना इतने दिनों में। आई हैव शेयर्ड एवरीथिंग। ठीक है। मुझे लगता है एक बार ये रिपीट कर लेते हैं। मुझे लगता है कि इसमें ज्यादा अच्छे से आपको बताया जाएगा। सॉरी, क्या कर रही हूँ। तो ये देख लेते हैं एक बार। ठीक है। अभी चल ही नहीं रहा है। ठीक है, दूसरा देखते हैं। नो इश्यूज। हम्म। अब मुझे एक बात बताना कि हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर एक्चुअली इन्वेस्टिंग इन क्रिप्टो। अभी मतलब आपने क्रिप्टो में इन्वेस्ट किया है, बिटकॉइन में इन्वेस्ट किया है, पता है मुझे, बट अभी एक्टिवली कौन ज्यादा ट्रेड कर रहा है, मतलब हर दिन इंट्रा ट्रेड वगैरह कौन लेता है? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू, आई विल, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू। ओके। बिटकॉइन बाय अशोक कुमार सर, मैं पूछ रही हूँ इंट्रा ट्रेड कौन करता है? इंट्रा ट्रेडिंग में कौन ज्यादा ध्यान देता है? अगर आप लोग इंट्रा ट्रेड करते हैं तो प्लीज ये देखिए। ओके, ये आपके लिए ही है। द राइट ट्रेडिंग माइंडसेट। आपको एक राइट ट्रेडिंग माइंडसेट क्या होता है वो मैं इस आपके इस लेक्चर के थ्रू आपको पता चलेगा। ठीक है।
and select part.
व्हाट इज अ राइट ट्रेडिंग माइंडसेट? एक अच्छा ट्रेडिंग माइंडसेट क्या होता है, इसके लिए ये देख लीजिए।
Is a right trading mindset. The first of all, trading is a probability problem and capital management. And for the first one, probability problem, it means that even the good trading strategies only have the win rate from the 40% to 60%. And this win rate is reasonable. And you also need to follow the numbers. Whenever you can get this win rate, that is okay, and you no need to improve your trading system a lot. and focus on capital management. At this time, capital management related to the risk management normally will be the reward break ratio. For the reward break ratio, I recommend it should be higher than 2 times. And normally from the 2 to 4 times is okay. And also capital management also relate to the quick access at the risky zone as I explained before. And come into the next page. At this time, here is my trading results. I will show you as example for the right trading mindset. And my trading results on the August of the 2022. And for this month, I already opened 7 trades. You can see on the screen here. I normally trade on the gold, on the New Zealand dollars, on the USD JPY. Here is the main 3 pairs I normally focus on trading. And you can see that for this month, I already gained a lot of profit. But at this time, when you summarize about my profit, you can see right here, totally I only opened 7 orders from this one to this one. And win rate only 57%. It means that I win 4 per 7 trade. And for the reward break ratio is only 2.74 times. And for me, that is okay. And at this time, you can see here is summarized on the FTMO platforms. And you can see that average profit for this month is $2,000 and average loss is $700. And it means that near 3 times. But the average reward break ratio is only 2.76 times. And the profit factors now is 3.68 times. And you can see here I only trading on 4 days per week and get profits. 2 first day is lost and 2 last day is winning. And the winning is bigger than the last day a lot. And you can see right on the balance graph. And on the trading, you can see that I can win and I can lose. The win rate is very same together. But for the loss trade is very small, like several $100. But for the winning trade is quite big, several $1,000s. And you can see right here, I can win and lose, and the balance account come down continuously. But at this time, my emotion in my mind is very stable because I already have experience in trading and understand about the trading mindset and trading strategies I already master. Therefore, this time when the market and when my balance come down like this, have no any problem with me. I still come down and follow my trading strategies. And you can see what is the difference. My account increasing on at the end of the week very strongly, might be several percent of my account. The difficult here, how can you control your emotion at this status when your account, when your balance is very stable like this? It means that your account only break even or even lost after several trade. And for some traders can change your trading strategies or open more orders. And at that time, you will come into the losing streak very easily. You must to follow your trading strategies. That is best. And control risk management. For the loss trade, small, and for the winning trade, need to trail stop until the signal already change. And on the next page is my indicator. I using smart money and using key level strategies, and I backtesting on the trading view from the 2012 until this year's 2022, and you can see that over 50 and 2,000 orders. My trading strategy is still in profit status. It means that smart money and key level strategy still work in the market, have no any problem. And on this chart, I trading on the 1 minute time frame. Therefore, at this time, you can see that we have a lot of trade here, but profit is really nice, more than 2,000% after 10 years, and drawdowns continuously only 12%. And for the entry, I only open 0.5% per orders. And this chart These results already include the commission and spread for the FTMO funds, and you can see here the win rate is only 52% after 50,000 orders, and profit factors is only more than 1 times a little bit. And the thing I want to say in this graph, what will happen in the mind when you trading and got the break even and even lost, like some status right here. Some trader or most trader, new traders will change the strategies or open more orders as I described on the last page. And when you change your strategies, you need to learn some new things. At that time, everything you need to redo like this many times. Lost, change strategies, lost, change strategies, and you continue lost like this. And the different thing here is you need to keep the profits, you need to keep the trading strategies and continue improvement like I already explained in the first course, using RPDCA system to continue improve the trading results. And you can see that after break-even or after the losing status, the profits come out because for every strategy is only suitable on some of the market condition. For other market condition, the trading strategy is not work. Therefore, it come into the break-evens or even loss. But here is small loss because your risk management is very well. Therefore, at this time, after the hard condition of the market, so profits come into the account. Therefore, you need to over these status and follow your strategies to come into profitable traders, and that is the right mindset in the trading for every trader come into this career must understand. And totally after these videos about the trading mindset, right trading mindset, you need to understand 3 things. The first one is trading is a probability problem and capital management. It means that win rate and risk management is must be balanced, and you need to control it and believe your strategies over some status like break-even and loss to come into the winning trade, winning streak, and earn profits from this market. And the next thing in the right trading mindset about the got losing streak. When you got the losing streak, you don't change your strategies. You need to record your trading data, practice more watching mentor guidance videos to collect again the confidence in the trading. Also find out what is the reason of your trading results. Why you losing streak continuously. At that time, you can increasing your trading experience in the markets and also experience in the charts for that methods and come into profitable. And the last one about right trading mindset in your trading results. For example, here is my trading results. Only need to have 3 types of profits. The first one is a small loss. Small loss, it means that some trade come into stop loss because the markets not come like your direction or your forecast. For example, here some of the for small loss come into my account, and the second one is a small profits because you already quick access at the risky zone of the market. For example, here is my small profits because I already quick access when gold don't go like my forecast. And the momentum come into the chart, not support for my trade. And the last one is big profits because you already trail stop every time the market creates a new structure. I already explained in some course before, and in the trading results also show you the right trading mindset like this. And for this results, it can help you to keep the performance to increasing the consistency. To trading for living, you need to keep the performance, and consistency is the key. And here is a method. Here is a way you can do it. Thank you very much.
Now comes the main important thing.
Hello
How
and
many
welcome
money
back.
you need each month for the trading. Second important thing is how many trade per week you should go, how many pairs you should monitor, can you scalping with key level and smart money, risk trade, and how percent risk and trade is okay. So how many money can you each every month, like how much money you require to start trading. ठीक है, तो उसके रिगार्डिंग ये चीजें हैं. Any questions?
हाँ, जीके सर क्या क्वेश्चन है अभी पूछो आप. He said that I'm only asking that, ma'am. It is learning video. Yes, it
थैंक यू.
is.
तो आपको समझ में आया ना माइंडसेट क्या होना चाहिए
अच्छा,
मनी का. हाँ.
इतने ज्यादा मुझे समझ में नहीं आता डीपली जो. कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं.
हाँ, आपको फिर से एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगी मैं इस वाले पूरे वीडियो के बाद. अभी ये जो इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है जो आप सबके मन में है कि कितना मनी हमें वी आर रिक्वायर्ड फॉर एवरी मंथ. हाँ, हाई विन रेट और हाई आरआर रेशियो मतलब रिटर्न रेट. हाउ मेनी ट्रेड पर वीक वी शुड टेक, हाउ मेनी पेयर्स यू शुड मॉनिटर, कैन यू डू अ स्कैल्पिंग विथ की 11 स्मार्ट मनी, रिस्क ट्रेड कितना होता है, हाउ मच परसेंट रिस्क ट्रेड इज ओके. So these are the question you should need the answers also. तो इसके लिए ही विल गाइड यू. और फिर मैं भी आपको हिंदी में समझा देती हूँ क्योंकि आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा है तो फिर फायदा नहीं ना वीडियो दिखा के. तो आई विल शेयर यू एवरीथिंग जो ये बताएंगे. ओके.
To my video. So in this video, I will help you to answer some of the common
मैंने तो
questions
सिंपल और
in the trading.
आसान रखा है
First
अपने.
one, how
क्या हो रही मैम?
जीके सर कह रहे हैं मैंने तो सिंपल और आसान रखा है अपने इसको. नहीं, गुड. अच्छी बात है, सबका अपना अपना
कोई बात
तरीका है.
नहीं, मैं आपको समझा दूंगी सर, आप टेंशन मत लीजिए. हाँ, आपको बस इस आंसर्स को देखना है कि इस आंसर्स में क्या इम्पोर्टेंट है, आपको क्या इससे आप ले सकते हैं आगे के लिए, आपकी फ्यूचर के लिए, आपकी ट्रेडिंग जर्नी के लिए. तो दैट्स इम्पोर्टेंट. ठीक है.
एग्जैक्टली. क्या बताएं अपने. मैं एंड सीरियसली सिंपल स्ट्रेटजी में ही ज्यादा प्रॉफिट. हाँ, दैट वाज. आई एक्सेप्ट दिस ना.
हम्म.
आप सही कह रहे हैं. ओके, वेल कंटिन्यू मैम. थैंक यू.
दिखाओ, मैं स्टार्ट करती हूँ.
many money can you earn each month? And for the first questions, normally I can earn from the 8 to 20% account of the month. And for the new trader, I recommend you only earning from 8% per month is enough. And for the 8%, you can have a know and is straightforward about the trading results. And when you have experience, that come until 20% is okay and also enough for the trading living purpose. And for the new trader, you can think that earn only 100% or several 100% per month is a requirement, but that is unreasonable because you need to accept more risks. And for me, I trading for the prop firm trading, and for the prop firm trading have a lot of requirement. The first one, if you want to take the challenge verification or manage the $200,000 account, and at this time you need to pass the challenge phase, verification phase, and for each phase have some requirements. First one is a minimum trading days is 10 days, at least 10 days, and the second one is a maximum daily loss is only 5% of the account, and maximum
इज एक्चुअली टेलिंग यू कि अगर आप जो है नॉर्मली लाइक आपको कितना मनी चाहिए, लाइक 20% ऑफ योर इनकम, आप जितना भी डिपॉजिट करना चाहते हैं उसका 20% या 10%. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल योर मंथली इनकम इज समथिंग अराउंड लाइक 50,000, तो उसका 10% मतलब 5,000, और थोड़ा ज़्यादा करना चाहे तो 10,000. सो 10,000 वुड बी द लाइक आपका 20%, 8 से 20% के बीच यू कैन इन्वेस्ट. एंड देन 2 लाख से ये कितना आपको लाइक यू हैव टू इफ यू डिपॉजिट 2 lakhs, so $2 lakh, so make sure that you're going to get at least लाइक समथिंग अराउंड 1,60,000 या कितने % आपका रेशियो होना चाहिए. सो 30 डेज में आपको कितना होना चाहिए, 32 डेज में कितना होना चाहिए. तो ये ही इज एक्चुअली टेलिंग यू दैट.
Loss of total trading periods is only 10% of the account, and profit target is from 10%, and the fee will be refunded for you. And for some, the factor you should care here is a daily loss, very important, only 5% per day and 10% of total account. Therefore, if you want to earn 100%, it means that you need to accept more loss in the trading, and thus is not suitable for the trading for the prop firm. I mean that in case you want to keep the performance and keep the consistency month by month because you're trading for living. Therefore, the consistency is very important. You should target from the 8 to 20% of the account is enough. For example, I trading on the $200,000 account of FTMO. This time I can earn from the $16,000 to $14,000 account per month, and I think that is okay. And of course, you also can take more account from the FTMO. For example, you can take one more account like $2,000 and pass challenge verification, and at that time your total capital will be $400,000, and your profits life is also increase a lot, and at that time everything will change. Therefore, only need to keep the performance, keep the consistency is enough in the trading. And the next questions about the high win rate or high reward ratio, which one is better? To answer this question, you need to understand that high win rate can help you to keep performance better, and high reward ratio can help you to have the bigger profit. And for this one, you need to have the balance status on the account based on the win rate and reward ratio. I recommend you using my strategies or even using other strategies. You need to have the win rate from the 40% to 60%, and the reward ratio at this time from the 2 to 4 times, and more is better, especially when you scalping using the smart money concept. The reward ratio is very nice, but at least you need to set into mind, if your trade cannot get the reward ratio at least 3 times, you don't entry. And when this one come into the habit, you need to let your mind be freedom in your trading. No need to worry about the win rate or reward ratio when you already master your strategies, because at this time everything like your habits, you set an orders, set some stop loss, and take profits. Of course, reward ratio also good. And the third one, how many trades per week is okay? For me, I normally manage 4 pair, like the New Zealand dollars, USD, JPY, gold, and US 30s. Therefore, I trading like swing style. It means that I target bi-weekly, and I trading on the 50 minutes time frame, 1 hour and 4 hours. And the normal trade will be from 2 to 5 hours. It's okay. If you are scalping and you target by daily, it means that you trading on the 1 minute, 2 minutes, and 5 minute charts. At this time, you have the 5 to 20 orders per day is okay, and you can refer some data here to trade. And for the investing, you cannot calculate like this, because investing style you need to manage all the pair on the chart, because the signals and the chance for the investing have no more the chance like the swing and scalping. Therefore, I don't recommend and don't mention in this page. For example, here you can see that I already explained in the last videos is my trading results on the single month, and you can see here is totally I only have 7 orders, and win rate 75%, and reward ratio is a 2.74 times, and that's okay for me. And the fourth one, how many pair you should monitor? For me, I monitor is 4 pairs, and I recommend you, if you scalping, You need to select only from 1 to 2 pairs, and my recommendation will be the New Zealand dollars and gold. And you only monitor 2 pairs and finding the entry when the entry or the chance don't appear. At this time you need to take the rest. And the second one, for my trading style, I recommend from the 4 to 7 pairs. Normally 4 pairs is okay, and here is my recommendation. For the investing, it means that you trading and targets per month. You can hold the trade several months and even several years, and you trading on the weekly and monthly. At this time, based on assets, you need to manage all the assets on the chart. And one more thing I want to recommend and want to mention in this page is how to select the trading pairs. The first one you can see here is the two first pair is a forex pairs. The third one is a gold, and the last one related to stock is the index US 30s. For the New Zealand dollars and US JPY is forex, and they come, the trend of the pair is a reversal together. And the third one, when the forex pairs have a trend, normally gold will be in the range, or sometimes gold also in trend, but mostly in the range. Therefore, when the forex pair don't appear the signals, I can come into the gold to find out the trends. And when all the pair pole don't appear some of the trends, I will come into the US 30 to find out whether I can find some of the entry or not. And when all of them don't appear any signals, I can access and take the rest. And the 5 questions, can you use scalping with key level and smart money? And for scalping on the key level and smart money strategies, we have 2 methods. The first one is only scalping on lower time frame, and the second one is go on lower time frame to scalp when you miss a chance on big time frame. It means that you swing styles, you normally do swing style, but at this time you miss a chance, and therefore at this time you can come in lower time frame to break down structure of the market and set small scalp. For example, here is example I already explained before, is a scalping on the 5 minute time frame of the AUD USD. At this time, the signal here is a market breakout POS on the 5 minute time frame. Market change from the uptrend to the downtrend. Therefore, this time we're looking for the selling orders, and markets appear imbalanced in the market. Therefore, at this time we're using smart money concept, and we don't use the key level strategies when the market appears imbalanced. Therefore, here is a PI zone and we entry access right on the risky zone, and reward break ratio at this time is a 3.68 times. That is good trade. And the 6 questions, the risk per trade, how many percent is okay? For scalping from the 0.1 to 0.5% per trade is okay, and that's also my recommendation. For swing, it means that you target bi-weekly. You're trading on the 50 minutes time frame, 1 hour and 4 hours. From the 1% to 2% is okay. This one is for new trader, this one also new trader, and this one for the experienced traders. For the investing based on the capitals, because at this time I don't recommend you investing on the forex markets. Investing should be on the stock markets. At this time you can earn bigger profits than the forex. And investing on the cryptocurrency also good. For the forex markets, if you want to trade in forex markets and gold and metals, is the best access to choose. And that's all about the video today. Thank you.
Okay, so I hope you have gone all with this. Now investing month is, you know how you can invest. तो सर मैं आपको बता देना चाहती हूँ कि you have to invest like 10% or 20% of your income that you wanted to invest in the crypto market. And उसके बाद what you have to do is you have to keep the scalping. Scalping मतलब ये होता है कि आपके जो ट्रेड से कुछ पॉइंट परसेंटेज में you get trading. यू गेट योर रिटर्न। जैसे 0.1 से 0.5 आपको ट्रेड पे मिलना चाहिए। फिर आपको वीक लाइक सेकेंड वीक में आप 1 से 2% आप जो है वो इन्वेस्टमेंट रेट अपना ले सकते हैं। आपका रिटर्न रेट इतना होना चाहिए। इन्वेस्टिंग मंथ मतलब कि जो आपने इन्वेस्ट किया है और इन्वेस्टमेंट मंथ आपका कितना है। तो आपने अगर 20,000 लाइक इन्वेस्ट किया है तो नेक्स्ट मंथ पे वो 30,000 तक हो जाए। इसके लिए आपको आपकी कैपिटल्स के हिसाब से आपके रिटर्न रेट्स के हिसाब से आपको स्कैल्पिंग करनी पड़ती है। ठीक है।
जी के सर, बिल्कुल आपने सही कहा है दैट कि सबसे पहले इमोशनल पे कंट्रोल होना चाहिए। ट्रेडिंग में ये इम्पोर्टेंट है एक्चुअली।
राइट।
जब आप ये सब चीजें सीख जाते हो ना, तो उसके बाद यू आर एबल टू डू ट्रेड फ्रीली। ठीक है,
हम्म।
अदरवाइज आप लोग एक फियर के साथ अगर ट्रेड करते हैं ना, तो उसमें मोस्टली टाइम पे लॉस ही होता है, क्योंकि एक डर बना रहता है और उसके साथ आप ट्रेड शुरू करते हो। तो सबसे पहले ये इमोशंस पे कंट्रोल होना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है, आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा। एंड जब आपके जब आप इमोशंस पे कंट्रोल कर लेते हो, तो उसके बाद यू आर एबल टू डू फ्रीली ट्रेड, विच इज वेरी
हम्म।
इंपॉर्टेंट। ठीक है, फ्रीली ट्रेड करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है। अदरवाइज अगर आप फियर के साथ ट्रेड करते हो ना, तो वहां पे जरूर कहीं ना कहीं गड़बड़ होती ही है। ओके, तो अगर आप लोग अपना ट्रेडिंग जर्नी शुरू कर रहे हैं, तो मेक श्योर कीजिएगा दैट कि ये बहुत अच्छी बात की है सर ने, एंड आई रियली अप्रिशिएट दिस। तो थैंक यू सो मच, शेयर दिस इंफॉर्मेशन टू एवरीवन। बाकी आप ध्यान से पढ़िएगा, ठीक है? कोई अगर इश्यू आता है तो आप पूछ सकते हो।
अब
ओके।
आता है हमारे पास। हाँ। अब आता है हमारे पास एग्जिट लूजिंग स्ट्रीक कैन बी कंसिस्टेंसी ट्रेड विथ 5 मंथ्स। आपको कोई भी ट्रेड रिलेटेड अगर आपको लगता है कि मुझे लॉन्गर टर्म के लिए मार्केट में रुकना चाहिए ताकि मैं और ज़्यादा अच्छे से अर्न करूँ या गेन करूँ, तो आप हमेशा जो है वो कंसिस्टेंसी एंड कंसिस्टेंटली, अब मुझे बोलना आ रहा है, मैं बहुत फंबल करती हूँ इस वर्ड पे। ठीक है। तो आपको एग्जिट अगर आपको लगता है कि यू हैव टू लूज, आपको लगता है कि मैं लूज कर दूंगा, ठीक है, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि जल्दी से आप एग्जिट कर लेते क्योंकि आपको लगता है मैं अभी इसमें पैसे पूरे खत्म करने वाला हूँ। बट नॉर्मली व्हाट यू शुड डू इज व्हेन यू एवर लाइक स्टार्ट ट्रेडिंग, तो मिनिमम 5 मंथ्स के लिए यू हैव टू डू अ ट्रेडिंग। Exit losing streak and consistency, trade with 5 months। 5 मंथ्स के लिए you should trade guys। फिर आप ट्रेड करेंगे तो उसके हिसाब से आपको जो है वो समझ में आ जाएगा कि आप कितने पानी में। इसके लिए ये आपको बताएंगे कि हाउ व्हेन यू एग्जिट समथिंग, हाउ यू हैव टू रिकवर फ्रॉम इट। ठीक है, ये आपको बताएं।
Hello and welcome back to my lessons. So in this lesson, I will talk to you how to avoid losing trade status and become consistency after only 5 months. First of all, to talk about this problem and this method, I want to explain to you about the trading process, how it's hard and how many time you need to have in your trading career to have the experienced traders and consistency traders. First of all, right on your screen is a trading map. I already make the simulation for the trading process. On the vertical axis is profit, and on the horizontal axis is experience you already have in the trading process. The first of all, we have a 4 phase. The first phase is a new traders. Second phase is a little bit experienced traders. And the third phase, also the longest phase, is the experienced traders and consistency traders. Also the phase all the trader want to have and want to be in the trading career. And let's talk about the first phase first, about the new trader status. At this time, when you just start to learn about the trading, just start to take some of the trade on some of the assets like forex, stock, or even cryptocurrency or any assets. At this time, your trade and your win rate is very stable. Win and lose, win and lose. The winning time and the losing time is very same together. You win and you lose immediately right after several trades. And this time, this status is only from several months. And when you already realize that you can really earn money from the forex markets or the finance markets, at this time you will try to learn and become a little experienced phase in the trading. And at this time, when you already learn about some of the indicators, some of the basic knowledge, like the MACD, like the ISI, like the trend line, anything like this, and at this time you can earn profits in the market, just several profit. But at this time you can earn profits and lose and earn. One thing very important here I want to say, at this time the times you can have the profit continuously longer than when you are the new traders, and losing time also the same. Several days you have a profit and several days you're losing, and you don't understand what is the reason and how to improve it. If you still have the motivation in the trading, you will continue learning, and from the little experienced traders come into the experienced traders. And if you don't have the right mentors, from this phase to this phase will take you from several years. And I already over all the process, all the phase in this page. Therefore, I very understand the feeling and the efforts you need to spend to become consistency traders. Therefore, come to the consistency faster. And let's talk about my lessons. First one, when you come into the experienced traders, when you spend more efforts to become experienced traders, at this time take you from several years. And when you already take several years, the profits and your performance already changed a little bit. At this time you can earn profits and keep your performance from 1 week to 2 weeks. You don't lose in the 2 weeks, but after that you can lose, and at this time you come into the losing streak stages. And the losing streak stages can be prolonged from the 1 week to the whole month, and you cannot understand what is the reason and why you lose, why you got the losing streak, and you cannot access what you normally do at this time. Normally for the almost trader, when you got the losing streak, you will change your strategies, and you will change. For example, you are trading with some MACD, and when you got the losing streak, after 2 week tradings, at this time you can change to use and try to use the ISIs, but this time you still got the losing. What is the reason? The reason inside you. At this time you need to care about the risk management and psychologies. And for also my course, bring you from the new traders to consistency traders. Consistency trader at this time, after you can access the losing streak, you can come into the consistency. Consistency trader is a trader mostly have the profits in the trading. Sometimes you have the break-even trades, and sometimes you got small loss. At this time, the status in small loss is very short. It means that just several days or several trades you in the loss trade, and right after that you can come in the break even and big winning. Totally the balance increasing sharply month by month and day by days. And here is status all the trader want to be in the trading. And for me and for all my course, what I want to expect is, and what I want to sharing. The first one, when you are new trader or even you already have a little experience in the tradings, I will guide you come from the new trader or a little experienced traders, come right into the experienced traders with the cost relate to the key level strategy, relate to the smart money concept. And when you already have the experience and can have the right trading methods like the key level, like the smart money, at this course I will guide you about the risk management, about the psychologies based on the example on the right chart, and some of the methods to practice by yourself to become consistency traders. And next page, to do this, you need to understand three things. The first one is to understand key level strategies, understand smart money concept completely. What I want to expect from you after the first steps, you need to define the structure exactly. You need to understand how to do this. And the second one is to define key levels, define POI zone, define the POS, CTS, right on the chart. You can see right here is some of the member on my Discord channels. They analyze, they take the entry, they take access very well right on the chart and take really amazing profit. And entry, take profit, stop loss, and risky zone in the chart is a basic requirement, right, for the first step, and you need to get it after 3 courses. And also my course is a process to be consistency. And the second phase or the second step, you need to understand the trading edge and the trading mindset, the right trading mindset. I already explained to you in the last lesson, in the recent lesson, right in this course. You have to understand it and have to remember this. And the first thing is risk management skill. Risk management skill is a skill can bring you from the experienced traders to consistency traders, and also the skill can help you to avoid losing streak, access losing streak, become consistency traders. For the risk management, I require you need to have the quick access skill I already explained in the last videos, and also some next videos on the example right in the real trade to help you fully understand how to risk management. For the risk management, quick access skill, it means that at this time you can have some small win and some small loss. For the training stop skill, you can have some big win trade and avoid risky trades. For the profitable traders or the consistency traders, you need to have 3 types of the profits in your trading history. The first one is small win, a lot of small win, and big win and small loss. Avoid big loss in your trading history is a key of our purpose. And normally small win or break even always appear on the trading history. That is very normal. And the last thing in the risk management is avoid risky case. This is the experience in the trading. When you already have the experience and really master key level strategy, master smart money concept, at this time you can realize avoid risky case on the market. And I also can help you to do this to increase the trading experience. You can trading with me and my communities based on my Discord channels. And the next thing is how to backtest, how to forward test to avoid the losing streak status. From this status come into consistency, because whenever you can have the experience in the trading and you can see right on your trading history, you see that at this time the time you have the profits is quite long, and the time you in the loss status also quite long. At this time you can realize that you are the experienced trading and you are very near to the consistency status. Therefore you need to overall this status, access the losing streak status to become consistency, because you are very near to successful. And how to backtest, how to forward test, also very important to the whole strategy, to the whole process. This process and this step will decide how long can you become profitable traders. And after this lesson, I think you only need to take 5 months to be profitable. The first one here is the whole steps. When you are the new traders, firstly you need to be experienced traders, and at this time you need to backtest, learn and backtest key level strategy and smart money concept. At this time you can use some of the formats I already sharing with you in the first course, second course, and the third course about technical analysis to backtest to become experienced traders. And this process can take you only 3 months to become experienced traders. If you don't have the right mentors, if you don't have the right course to learn, this one can take you from several months and you can save a lot of times. And the purpose of this process is understand trading strategies. Make my strategies become your own strategies. You can analyze the charts, you can adjust very quickly. No need my help while you are trading. And the second purpose is reading market big pictures, small pictures to know where you can entry access in the charts. And the third purpose of this process is very basic and entry and access at the right place on the chart. In this process, only backtest is enough for you. And when you already have the experience in the tradings, you can use forward test. At this time, don't backtest because at this time backtest cannot help you anything. Backtest now can be harmful for you, cannot help, and it is not good for you if you try to backtest more. Hard working is really nice, but for this case, you need to be smart, do the intelligent things to be consistency. Skip backtest in the second process and only forward test because backtest in this phase is not good. It will impact to your real feeling about the market movement. Therefore, only forward test, and this process can take you 2 months. And how to forward test? Forward test, you can do one of the 3 methods. The first one, if you don't have enough money or have no money, you can trade on the demo account. And the second thing is trading on some competition. Some competition of some of the broker and prop firm funds. I will explain to you in the next page. And the next method you can use to forward test is trade on small accounts. Trading on small account for some of the prop firm funds like Trader Center if you don't have enough money, because if you are a new trader or have no experience in the trading, you can lose any times. Therefore, trade on real small account is enough for you to backtest, to have the right feeling about the markets. The purpose of the second phase is only want you to have the right feeling about the market movement. This one is very important, and also the reason why you got losing streak right here. And when you trading in profits, at this time you very be careful, and you also have the right feeling about market movement. You access entry and keep performance really well. But at this time when you got one trade, one big loss and second big loss, your emotion also be impact a lot, and entry access have no any plan. You don't follow your strategies and you got lost because your emotion is not good. Your feeling about the market movement is not good. You can understand this reason. I think it can help you to become consistency very fast. And follow these steps only take you from the 5 months to become profitable traders from the new traders. You can see right here on my communities, a lot of the traders, even the new traders, until now is only several months. They can earn profits and take some of the really nice trade with an amazing reward break ratio. That is a good. And here is my Discord channels. You can come and join our communities to trading with me and other traders. I want to explain more about how to forward test right here. To forward test, at this time, you can trade on demo account. To trade on demo account, you can choose to trade with the FTMO free trials. This one is completely free, and FTMO is best for you to trade trials. And the second one is trading competition. CTI funds always hold the competition for you to entry, and they also have the leaderboard to inform the top traders. If you can come in the top 1% traders, that is amazing, and also the signal that you already be the consistency traders. You can see right here, I already tried the CTI competition and take the 4th position in their tradings. Even in the last competition, I dropped in the top 10 traders, but this is enough and this is good for me. And the second thing, you can join my community at this link. I will try to hold some competition for all the members in our communities to take the competition and can help you to have the right feeling about the markets. And of course, you also can get some a little bit reward after the competition. And for the small real accounts, you can take right on the platform trading like FTMO, my forex funds and trader center funds. I will explain very detailed about the funds in the last of the course. And that is all about this lesson. Thank you.
तो गाइस ये था आपके रिलेटेड चीजें। अब मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ, आस्क मी लेट। हाफ एन
Hello
आवर
and
लेफ्ट, ओके?
welcome back to
Good morning, everyone. Please help me, dear. Yeah, we are good. Hello, sir. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm fine, sir. Okay. Talha, sir. Yeah. So, guys, now we will be analyzing the market with time frame theory. अब time frame theory क्या होती है उसके बारे में I will be giving you the details. सबसे पहले analyze structure with multiple frame theory 9 minutes में। पर उसके पहले आप प्लीज डिपॉजिट करें। अगर आप डिपॉजिट करते हैं तो दिस गोइंग टू बी अ प्रॉफिट्स, आपको प्रॉफिट्स मिलेंगे। तो अगर आपको ट्रेड लेना है ना, गिव मी वन मिनट। ऑनलाइन नोट पैड प्लीज। To open your account in BtcDana, click on the deposit banner, make a deposit for yourself. This would be the registered amount for you to get registered with us. Minimum amount of deposit is $3 and maximum there is no limit. You will be added to my group and there will you're going to get the trade signals, information about crypto news and much more. You will get free BTC coins, cashback coupons and gift coupons for your first trade. Loss is going to be covered in the first trade. This app is authentic app. We have 10 crore users and it's all legit. Start your deposit and open your account with us and start your trading journey. Earn a lot of profits per week. I hope you got this. प्लीज आप डिपॉजिट करें, ओके? डिपॉजिट करके अपना अकाउंट ओपन करें बीटीसी दाना पे। हाउ मच इज द $3? इज द मिनिमम अमाउंट इज $3, या minimum $3 deposit and maximum there is no limit, okay? minimum $3 and maximum there is no limit. So you can actually like go and open an account on BTC Dana, click on the deposit banner, make a deposit for yourself. This would be the register amount and you can get the register with us. Okay. Minimum amount to deposit is $3, maximum there is no limit. Okay. Clear everyone? Anything you want to ask? आप लोग डिपॉजिट कर सकते हैं, आपको बेनिफिट्स काफ़ी मिलेंगे। ठीक है, तो आप डिपॉजिट कीजिए। ओके। एंड डिपॉजिट करने के बाद आपको जो है वो प्रॉफिट्स भी मिलेंगे। सो प्लीज़ डिपॉजिट। हाउ टू डिपॉजिट? प्लीज़ क्लिक ऑन द डिपॉजिट बैनर एंड डिपॉजिट बैनर पे क्लिक कीजिए। सर प्लीज क्लिक ऑन द डिपॉजिट बैनर। आपको देख सकते हैं एक सिग्नल, एक साइन है ऊपर डिपॉजिट बैनर का, उस पे आप क्लिक करें और डिपॉजिट करें। और नीचे कमेंट सेक्शन के नीचे पे एक डॉलर का साइन है, वहां पे भी जाके आप क्लिक कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, ऐसे आप डिपॉजिट कर सकते हैं। So I'm now sharing you the other information. Define market structure method is done. Now analyze with multiple time frame theory, okay?
In this video, I will guide you the first tips to analyze market structure exactly and easier with multiple time frame theory. First of all, you need to understand that multiple time frame theories for all the case. We will analyze key level of the lower time frame from the bigger time frame key levels. And for example, you can see right here, here is structure of the daily time frame, and the structure now is a lower high. The recent high of the market creates the lowest low will be the key levels of the daily time frame. And at this time, if you want to analyze the market structure in the 4 hours time frame, you should analyze from the daily time frame key levels to the lowest low of the chart, or the price from this high to this low will be analyzed in the 4 hours time frame. It's easier to you to analyze. That is totally the thing I want to say, and focus on break out the recent high and the recent low to define easier. This one I will talk to you right in the chart. And here is the New Zealand dollars on the 4 hours time frame. For example, at this time, here is a 4 hours time frame, and you want to analyze the structure in the 1 hour time frame. How we can analyze it easier? First of all, you need to understand and analyze about the market structure in the 4 hours time frame. When you can define the market structure in the 4 hours time frame, you can define the play we should analyze on the 1 hour time frame, continuous like this. And you can see right here, focus on the breakout and recent high low to define easier. For example, to be easier, you can see right in the chart, you can see that the market structure totally is very confused like this, and it is hard for modern traders to analyze. But at this time, you can see that here we have the strong move of the markets when the market move with the big marble candles and small pin bar. At our standards, at this play, we already have the valid breakout right here, and here is a very noise, we no need to care. And at this time, we also can see that the big marble candles and the second marble candles, and here also the valid breakout in the 4 hours time frame. We can see very obviously. At this play, we can see that here is a one bin bar candles, and here is a strong doji candles. Therefore, at this time, we don't have any valid breakout. Totally right in the chart, we only have the two-way is a valid breakout. You can see right in this play, the first breakout will be this way. Very strongly, I will marking distance right here like this. And the second breakout will be like this until this high, because the markets already break out right here. Here is a failed breakout, therefore you can connect until here. Also okay, this valid breakout also can cover for the K failed breakout like this. Therefore totally we have the here is a valid breakout, here is a valid breakout. At this time, we only need to check the pullback between two valid breakout is a valid pullback or not. And we need to check from this high until this low. We have the first marble candles right here. You can see that very strongly the markets create a rain and go out the rain, create a rain and go out the rain. And totally it is valid pullback. Rain, break out the rain, and rain and break out the rain, like our standards right here. Create the rain, break out the rain. we can confirm that is a valid pullback. Therefore, totally, we can have the structure of the markets will be like this. And for the K like this, we can see here is totally failed breakout the recent high. We can see that the first K, the markets created pin bar candles, and the second case the markets also create the pin bar candles go out of the failed breakouts. That is invalid. Therefore at this time the structure will be like this, and as our structure key level of the 4 hours time frame will be like this. And we already defined the 4 hours time frame structure and key levels. At this time, to analyze on the 1 hours time frame, we only analyze from the key levels the recent way from the 4 hour key levels to the highest high of the markets. It means that on the 1 hours time frame, we only analyze from this low to this high. Therefore, I will jump into the 1 hours time frame to analyze. Before going to analyze the structure in the 1 hours time frame, the thing we can see after analyze the structure of the 4 hours time frame. In the 4 hours time frame, the price till above of the 4 hours time frame key levels. Therefore, in the 4 hours time frame at this time still uptrend. And at this time, analyzed on the 1 hours time frame will be from this low to this high. We can see that the markets already created valid breakout right at this place and valid breakout with a very strong marble candle like this, and here is a valid pullback. Therefore, structure on the 1 hours time frame will be like this. We only care about the recent way of the market. In this way, we also can connect, but it has no meaning to define the key levels because the key levels is only recent high or recent low. For example, at this time is a recent low, grade the highest high. This high already break out this recent high. Therefore, here is the zone we're looking for. And we can see that the current story in the 1 hours time frame, supply already break out the 1 hours time frame key levels and retest again. I already entry right here, and you can see that at this time the markets already hit to my take profits and get 3 times reward break ratio, and my take profits on the PY zone of the 4 hours time frame. Also the zone smart money may join. Therefore I cannot accept the risky for this case and take profits with a really nice case like this. The reason why I found the selling orders for this case because at this time price already break out key levels of the 1 hours time frame. It means that in the 1 hours time frame, price already change into the down movement, and totally when the price already change into down movement and 4 hours is still uptrend, you can use unconfluent strategies of the key level strategy in the first course to entry for this case like this. And that is total about the tips for this lesson, and you can watch again to observe it completely and test some of the example on the chart to help you fully understand about this theory, multiple time frame and smart money based on market structure. And if you can observe it, market structure and smart money is very easy. And one more thing I want to say in this lesson, when the market pull back the second time from our key level, at this time you only care about the recent way of the market. For example, at this time we have a 2 down way, the first down way here and the second down way here, but at this time we only care about the second down way of the market. Combined with the first up way of the market like this, we only analyze from 2 way is enough to entry, and for this down way we no need to care about this time, only care about the recent low of the market to take profits right here. And that is a way I analyze with market structure and using smart money and key level strategy. In this video, I will talk about the difficulties case of the pullback and breakout and some of the master theories you can use and apply to analyze market structure based on pullback and breakout easier. First one, let's talk about the pullback. For the pullback, the first thing you need to understand more here is only focus on the first time market pullback. When you are a new trader, this one is very useful. For example, we have the chart like this, and we can see that at this time, market structure temporarily will be like this. And the reason why I don't care about this pullback, because we already see that the first pullback of the market is valid. Therefore, we no need to analyze the second pullback of the market and only need to wait until price can break out the recent low of the market at this place to confirm that this pullback creates a BUS or the key level like this. And when the market still below this key level, it means that price still in the downtrend. That is the thing we need to care, only focus on the first time market pullback. And the second thing I want to say in this video about the pullback, when the market pullback, if the market creates a range and break out the range, it is a valid pullback. You can see right here. Here the market go down and create by the range. The range created by the doji candle with the long tail on the upside and long tail on the downside. The range from the lowest low to the highest high of the doji candles. And at this time, price already break out the range with the strong Marubozu candles, and one doji candle confirm again support for the first breakout. Therefore, totally two candles like this already create the valid breakout of the range. Therefore, totally we can have the from this low to this high is a valid pullback of the chart. Therefore, we can have the structure will be like this. And that is the second thing you need to understand and remember about the pullback. The next thing I want to say about the breakout, the case we wanted to talk about the breakout is more difficulty than the pullback. Fake breakout is a case we want to say in this page. Fake breakout is the most mistake when you define market structure. If the market creates a fake breakout, if you want to define the real breakout, you need to see that the market need to have the valid breakout, the lowest low of the fake breakout. At this time, we compare with the fake breakout, not compare original zone, because at this time, the fake breakout also creates the fake power of the market. Therefore, at this time, to break out this level, price need to break out the fake zone also. This is a little bit confused, but at this time I will describe right on the charts for you to understand. First of all, we have the structure of the markets is a high, 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 low. Therefore, at this time, here is our key level for the uptrend. You can see the blue zone like this. Price still above of the key levels. It means that the uptrend still continues, but at this time, when the price go down until the key levels, price already creates a long tail pin bar candle like this, and the lowest low of the pin bar candles already go out of the key levels. Therefore, at this time, if price want to break out the key level of this play, price must real break out of the lowest low of these pin bar candles. For example, at this time, we have a 2K breakout, the first K and the second K breakouts. And to judge us which one is a valid breakout, you need to care about the freak breakout zone. The freak breakout zone is from the lowest low of the pin bar candles to the key levels. And if price can break out the freak breakout zone, it means that price already valid break out the key levels. For example, the first K right here and the second K right here. The first K, the price already go down and close within the freak breakout zone, and the second candle go out of the freak breakout zone. At this time, we cannot make sure here is a valid breakout of the key levels because the first candle still within the freak breakout zone. But the second case, at this time you can see that the first candle is totally below of the freak breakout zone, and the second candle is a continuous the first candle. Therefore, for the second case, we can judge here is a valid breakout of the key levels. For the first case, we need to wait more the candles, whether we can have the third candle close below of the freak breakout zone. At this time, we can confirm that is a valid breakout. Only two candles like this still is a freak breakout, and the case like this, we can confirm here is a valid breakout of the key levels. And that is a theory about the breakout to define the breakout exactly. And you can see right in the example right here, we can see the structure of the market very obviously. Lower low, lower high, and green zone is our key levels for the downtrend. At this time, when the price go up from this low until this key level, price already create the pin bar candles with a long tail like this, and the failed breakout created by the long tail of the pin bar candles. At this time, when the price go up like this until this level, you can see that price already glow out of the key level with one candle. But at this time, we cannot confirm here is a valid breakout because the price still within the fake breakout zone right here. Until price can break out the fake breakout zone right here, we can confirm at this time price already break out the key level. I mean that's green zone. And when you can see that when price create one big maruza candles and one small doji candle, at this time here is a valid breakout of the fake breakout zone. Therefore, at this time we can confirm at this level price already break out the key levels of the down movement. Therefore, at this time we can confirm the chain already changed from the down movement to up movement. That is a master theory about the breakout. You need to remember. This is a very difficult theory, therefore at this time I will give you one more example on the chart. And here is the chart we want to analyze. At this time the structure of the market is very confused. Here is a knot of the main structure of the chart because we still not define the real breakout and the real pullback in the chart. Therefore at this time we can see that temporarily we can see here is a strong down movement and here is strong down movement. Therefore at this time we can see that market structure will be like this, and here is the first way we can define because strong down movement, and between two strong down movement we have the valid pullback. Therefore here is the first case we can define. And on the second case, we have the many pullback times, the first time, second time, and the third time. But at this time, we only need to care about the first case. Here also, the valid pullback. Therefore, at this time, we already have the valid pullback. We need to define breakout of the recent low to confirm here also create the key levels. And you can see that when price can create a big maruza candle go down like this, with one pin bar candle. At this time, we can confirm market structure can connect like this. At this time, we need to define next step is a valid pullback of the chart. You can see right here the market create a valid pullback and go like this. We can connect the pullback will be like this, go very strongly. And the next step we need to define the price real breakout the recent low of the market to confirm here already create the key level because the key level is only recent high of the market create the lowest low, and here also the very important zone. At this time when price create a new key level, you no need to care about the recent key level right here or right here, only care about the latest one. But at this time when price go down to the recent low of the market, price create a failed breakout with a long tail like this, And the second time when the price go down one more time, we need to see the price already real breakout this lowest low. It means that here is the fake breakout zone, but price cannot break out the fake breakout zone. Therefore, at this time, we cannot confirm here is a valid breakout. Therefore, totally our structure will be like this. Because here is a valid breakout from this level, and here is a fake breakout. Therefore, you can connect until from this high to this low. That's still valid. And that is the power of the valid breakout and fake breakout. And I hope you guys can understand fully about this theory to define market structure exactly. For any problem, you can discuss with me.
It was all related to the particular thing that you need to make out a master theory for pullback and for the drawback theory. So these are all related to your master theory. When you have what you have to do when you do the pullback and the breakup. So everything is related to that. Okay? It's already it's already 2. So we after 5 minutes I will be playing the songs. Apart from that, if you have any questions, please refer to this and please ask me questions in the comment section. Let's have a open question and answer session, okay? Come on. Hi, there are lot of chemists. Give me trade. Sir, we have given you the trade. You have to buy the BTC. It's important to buy BTC and Ethereum also. Two things you have to buy. Any other questions? Last thing I want to complete here. सबसे important चीज जो आपको एक देनी है मुझे information. स्कैल्पिंग जब आप करते हैं कि पर वीक आपको कितना भी लाइक प्रॉफिट करना है या एवरी टाइम व्हेन यू वांट टू अर्न सम रिटर्न्स. सो स्कैल्पिंग करने के लिए व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, हाउ मेनी पेयर्स यू हैव टू डू टू सेम टाइम, और स्कैल्पिंग करने के लिए आपको कितने ज़्यादा रेशियो के हिसाब से अपना जो क्रिप्टो है वो खरीदना चाहिए. बेस्ट सेशन फॉर स्कैल्पिंग. स्कैल्पिंग मतलब कि पर वीक का प्रॉफिट रेशियो आपको कितना होना चाहिए, उसको स्कैल्पिंग कहते हैं. So how many pairs at the same time? Best session for scalping and empty your mind. स्कैल्पिंग करने के लिए क्या क्या इंपॉर्टेंट होना चाहिए, तो प्लीज एक बार ये देख लेते हैं कि व्हाट इज स्कैल्पिंग. पहले मैं आपको बताती हूँ कि स्कैल्पिंग क्या होती है. Scalping is a fast-paced trading strategy where traders aim to profit from minor price changes in an asset. Positions are held for very short periods, typically seconds to minutes, with the goal of stacking numerous small, quick gains into significant profits while restricting limit down risk. High movement scalpers execute anywhere from dozen to hundreds of the trade in single day, but the profit that you are earning when it comes to a small price of fluctuation, when the market price is showing a small price fluctuation in the scalping, this is how you can do it. Scalper execute anywhere from dozens of hundreds of trade in a single day. High liquid markets such as major currencies pairs high volume stocks to ensure smooth entry and exit. Scalpers rely most entirely on technical analysis, real-time data level to quotes, order books, and short-term charts. So, because the profit per trade is small, scalper must use strict stop loss order to prevent a single large loss from wiping out dozens of small wins. Second, instead of waiting for the large price trend, traders capitalize on tiny price fluctuation, closing out position quickly to avoid overnight exposure. Like what is happening when you do up micro movements, मतलब आप छोटे छोटे movements के हिसाब से अपना जो है वो अपना ट्रेड्स आप डिसाइड करते हो कि आज मैं ट्रेड्स का क्या करूंगी। तो क्या होता है, ट्रेडर्स कैपिटलाइज ऑन टाइनी प्राइस फ्लक्चुएशन, छोटे से भी प्राइस के फ्लक्चुएशन हो रहे हैं तो क्लोज कर देते हैं पोजीशन को क्विकली एंड ओवरनाइट एक्सपोजर को हैंडल करने के लिए रिड्यूस करते हैं रिस्क ऑफ द मार्केट रिवर्सल्स। ठीक है। Scalpers rely most entirely on technical analysis and real-time data as such as level 2 codes, order books, and short-term charts. Because the profit per trade is small, scalper must use strict stop loss order to prevent a single large loss from wiping out dozens of small wins. So important ये है कि आप अपना risk management भी अच्छा करें. Because the profit is per trade is small, scalper must use strict stop loss orders to prevent a single large loss from wiping out dozens of small. तो scalping के ये फायदे हैं. तो अभी मैं आपको बता देती हूँ कि जब प्रॉफिट आप लेते हैं ना एक ट्रेड पे, तो स्कैल्पर क्या करते हैं, वो यूज करते इस चीज को कि आपको जो है स्टॉप लॉस बराबर लगाना आना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर आपका रेट ऊपर चला गया और आपने जो स्टॉप प्रॉफिट का एक्सपेक्टेशन रखा था वो आप नहीं कर पाए तो आपको लॉस हो सकता है। इसके वजह से दे आर डू इज टू स्ट्रिक्ट रिस्क मैनेजमेंट, दे आर एक्चुअली प्लान। सिंगल लार्ज लॉस से अच्छा है कि छोटे छोटे लॉस, छोटे छोटे विंस हो जाए। एक बार बड़े लॉस से अच्छा है कि छोटे छोटे विंस हो जाए। अगर 20,000 डिपॉजिट करे बीटीसी पे तो 5% तो हमको 5% तो एक महीने में हमको रिटर्न्स आने चाहिए, जैसे 5,000 या 20,000 का 2,000 हमको जो है 5% वो मिलना चाहिए, राइट। तो इसके हिसाब से क्या करते हैं, इंसेट की सॉरी इंसेट की 20,000 ही अगर पूरा लॉस कर दिया जाए, पूरा ही गिरा दिया जाए और आपको मिलता है बस 10,000, तो इसका कोई फायदा होने नहीं वाला है। तो इससे बचने के लिए व्हाट वी डू इज कि 20,000 रुपीज डाल दिए हैं, तो 5% का हमको प्रॉफिट हो गया है, तो 2,000 हमको पर मंथ के हिसाब से अपना प्रॉफिट गेन करके आगे बढ़ना है। पहले के मंथ में 5%, फिर 10%, फिर 15% और 20%, ऐसे करके जो स्ट्रिक्ट रिस्क मैनेजमेंट का हम यहाँ पे पूरा की पूरा ये ध्यान रखेंगे एज अ स्कैल्पर। स्कैल्पर्स मतलब जो भी आप ट्रेडर्स है, आप एज अ स्कैल्पर अगर यूज करते हैं अपनी ट्रेडिंग, तो सबसे ज्यादा टेक्निकल एनालिसिस पे रिलाई करते हैं, रियल टाइम डेटा पे रिलाई करते हैं कि आज मार्केट का रेशियो क्या है, आज मार्केट का रेशियो क्या है, कल क्या होगा, परसों क्या होगा, शॉर्ट टर्म चार्ट्स कैसे बनेंगे, 1 मिनट और 5 मिनट्स के टाइम फ्रेम में कितना डिफरेंस है। अगर अभी 1 मिनट में क्रिप्टो ऊपर जा रहा है, 5 मिनट के बाद वो नीचे गिर गया, तो कौन सा ऐसा ट्रेड हमें किस वक्त लेना होगा कि जिसके हिसाब से हमारा जो प्रॉफिट है, जो हमारा परसेंटेज है, वो ज्यादा ना गिरे। तो ये टेक्निकल एनालिसिस पे बहुत ज्यादा मायने रखता है। फिर माइक्रो मूवमेंट, instead of waiting for the large price trends, traders capitalize on tiny price fluctuation, closing out points position quickly to avoid overnight exposure. फटाफट से हम लोग माइक्रो मूवमेंट्स की तरफ ध्यान देते हैं कि अभी हमने इतने पे बाय किया, कल इतने पे सेल किया, इतने पे बाय किया, इतने पे सेल किया। वाई? क्योंकि हम चाहते हैं कि हमारा जो प्राइस मूवमेंट्स है वो बराबर से काम करे। एंड उसकी वजह से क्या होता है कि जब क्लोज हो जाते हैं ना, कुछ क्लोज हो जाते हैं की पोजीशंस, या कुछ कभी कभी क्या होता है कि मार्केट जो है वो बंद हो जाता है, कभी गिर जाता है, तो उसकी वजह से हमको माइक्रो माइक्रो मूवमेंट्स की तरफ तभी ध्यान देना चाहिए। स्कैल्पर्स एग्जीक्यूट एनीवेयर फ्रॉम डजन टू हंड्रेड्स ऑफ द ट्रेड इन सिंगल डे। एक 100 से डजन ट्रेड देते हैं स्कैल्पर, क्योंकि वो बहुत ज्यादा प्रॉफिट के चक्कर में काफी जगह पे इन्वेस्ट करते हैं। सिर्फ क्रिप्टो पे ही नहीं, सिर्फ बिटकॉइन पे ही नहीं, क्रिप्टो पे हो गया, इथेरियम पे हो गया, सोलाना पे भी आप इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, एंड फिर बाकी अगर अलग अलग जगहों पे भी आप कंटिन्यू इन्वेस्ट करते जा रहे हैं, जैसे कि डिजिटल कॉइन्स जितने भी हो गए उसमें सब में आपने इन्वेस्ट किया और एक ही दिन में काफी ट्रेड्स आप लेते हैं, सिंगल डे में आप काफी ट्रेड्स को, मेजर करेंसी पेयर्स को, हाई वॉल्यूम स्टॉक्स को आप कंटिन्यूस चेंजेस करते हैं इंश्योर स्मूथ एंड एंट्री एंड एग्जिट के लिए। तो उसको कहते हैं कि ऐसे स्कैल्पर्स वर्क करते हैं। तो ये 4 चीजें हैं। अब ट्रेडर्स क्यों यूज करते हैं, आप जैसे ट्रेडर्स क्यों स्कैल्पिंग यूज करते हैं? स्मॉलर प्राइस मूवमेंट्स के लिए। स्मॉलर प्राइस मूवमेंट्स मतलब कि छोटे छोटे प्राइस को आपको पकड़ के चलना है, ताकि आपको जो रेशियो है प्रॉफिट का वो 0.1 से 0.5 के बीच में एटलीस्ट 1-2 दिन में हो जाए। आपका एक्सपोजर कम करते हैं। एक्सपोजर कैसे कम होता है? अगर आपने जो स्कैल्पिंग है, स्कैल्पिंग को आपने जब ओपन किया, आपने लगाया पैसे, तो आपको एक्सपोजर काफी मिलता है। एक्सपोजर मतलब कि आप काफी काफी करेंसीज में आप इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, काफी काफी क्रिप्टो करेंसी में आप इन्वेस्ट करते हैं। तो इससे क्या होता है, जब बहुत सारा एक्सपोजर मिलता है, हर एक क्रिप्टो का नॉलेज आ गया मुझको, हर एक क्रिप्टो के बारे में मुझको पता है, तो लॉन्ग टर्म मार्केट के मूवमेंट्स को मुझे समझने में ईजी है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर मैं एक सिटी में रह रही हूँ, अगर मुझे उस सिटी की काफी जगह पता है, जैसे कि मुझे पता है इस सिटी में, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल पुणे सिटी में ये वाला कैफे है, यहाँ पे ये वाला मॉल है, यहाँ पे ये वाला थिएटर है, यहाँ पे ये वाली दुकान है, यहाँ पे ये वाला शोरूम है, यहाँ पे ये वाली शॉप है। ऐसे मुझे बहुत सारी जगह पता है, क्योंकि मैं इस पे एक्सपोज हो चुकी हूँ। एक्सपोजर मिल चुका है मुझको सब चीज़ का। तो ट्रेडर, अगर मैं अब मेरे को अगर कहीं कुछ खरीदना है, मुझे कोई डिफिकल्ट टाइम्स में पता है कि इस जगह पे मुझे ये चीज़ मिल जाएगी, उस जगह पे मुझे वो चीज़ मिल जाएगी, उस जगह पे मुझे वो चीज़ मिल जाएगी, तो लॉन्ग टर्म मार्केट मतलब लॉन्ग टर्म मूवमेंट मेरा ईजी फ्लो हो जाएगा। मुझे लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए ज़्यादा स्ट्रगल करना नहीं पड़ेगा, ढूंढना नहीं पड़ेगा दुकानें। इससे कहते हैं रिड्यूस द एक्सपोजर। एक्सपोजर क्या है? बाय बीइंग एंड आउट ऑफ द मार्केट सो क्विकली, ट्रेडर मिनिमाइज देयर एक्सपोजर टू एडवर्स लॉन्ग टर्म मार्केट मूवमेंट। फटाफट मैं उस दुकान पे जाके खरीद लूंगी, फटाफट मैं एग्जिट कर लूंगी, तो मुझे क्या होगा, मेरा जो टाइम बचेगा। मुझे पता है कि मुझे एज अ इन्वेस्टर कहाँ पे पैसे डालने हैं। तो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज ए रिड्यूस एक्सपोजर थ्योरी। अब कंसिस्टेंट गेन्स मिलते हैं। अब स्कैल्पिंग में आपको कंसिस्टेंट गेन्स मिलते हैं। अब कैसे? द स्ट्रैटेजी कैन बी स्टेडी रिटर्न्स फॉर हाईली डिसिप्लिन और फोकस ट्रेडर। स्कैल्पिंग आप करते हैं तो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट होता है आपको गेन्स मिलने चाहिए। आपने क्योंकि इतने जगह पे आपके अंडे रखे हैं, जैसे एक चिड़िया बहुत सारे जगहों पर अपने अंडे रखती है, क्योंकि जब एक जगह पे अटैक होता है तो बाकी के अंडे बचते हैं। इसलिए जब भी हमारे पास एटलीस्ट लाइक मनी में सेविंग अकाउंट 2 हो सकते हैं, 3 हो सकते हैं, 4 हो सकते हैं। क्यों हम करते हैं? क्योंकि एक अकाउंट अगर हमारा बहुत ज़्यादा, हम एक अकाउंट से पैसे यूज़ कर रहे हैं, तो बाकी के अकाउंट से हमारे पास पैसे बचे रहे, राइट? तो उसको कहते हैं एक स्ट्रैटेजी, कि आप बहुत जगहों पे इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, तो आपके सारे के सारे पैसे एक जगह पे नहीं है, सारे के सारे पैसे बिटकॉइन में नहीं है, सारे के सारे पैसे जो है वो आपके इथेरियम में नहीं है, राइट? तो उसके वजह से क्या होता है, एनर्जी कैन बी जनरेट स्टेडीली फॉर हाईली डिसिप्लिन एंड फोकस ट्रेडर के लिए ये यूज किया जाता है। द स्पीड एंड कॉन्सेंट्रेशन, लाइक ट्रांजेक्शन कॉस्ट भी इतना, ट्रांजेक्शन कॉस्ट, क्योंकि आप बहुत सारे जगहों पे पैसे इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, बहुत जगहों पे आपने पैसे डाले, तो क्या होता है, कमीशन फीस कैन बी क्विकली बिकम अ स्मॉल प्रॉफिट मार्जिन। कमीशन एंड फी कैन क्विकली ईट द स्मॉल प्रॉफिट, क्योंकि आपने बहुत जगह पे पैसे इन्वेस्ट किए, तो ऐसा नहीं होता है कि आपको हर जगह से 50% का ही रिटर्न मिले। कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि अगर आप बहुत जगहों पे पैसे डालते हैं एंड आपको उस जगह पर इतना प्रॉफिट नहीं मिल रहा एट फर्स्ट, तो भी आप कंटिन्यूस पैसे डालते रहते हैं, ताकि आपको पता है कि मुझे कभी ना कभी इससे प्रॉफिट से कुछ गेन होगा। स्ट्रेस ज़्यादा होता है, क्योंकि स्कैल्पिंग जो है बहुत जगह पे अपने अंडे रखना हो गया, तो हमको कंटिन्यूसली देखना पड़ता है कि वेदर दैट अकाउंट इज वर्किंग और नॉट, कि ये वाले अकाउंट में पैसे आ रहे हैं क्या, इस वाले अकाउंट से जा तो नहीं रहे, इसमें कितना मार्जिन है, इसमें कितना लॉस है। तो हाई स्ट्रेस इन्वॉल्व्स। डिसिप्लिन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। अगर आप स्कैल्पर है, आप अगर आप ट्रेड करते हैं, स्कैल्पिंग मेथड यूज करते हैं, तो आपको हाईली ऑटोमेटेड डिसिप्लिन एंड एग्जीक्यूशन के हिसाब से आपको अपनी ट्रेडिंग लेनी पड़ेगी। इट कैन बी लूजिंग अ ट्रेड एंड कैन बी फाइनेंशियली डिवेस्टेटिंग। वाई डिवेस्टेटिंग? बिकॉज लेटिंग अ लूजिंग अ ट्रेड, लाइक इफ यू आर लूजिंग अ लॉट ऑफ ट्रेड इन अ लॉट में, आप लॉट साइज में काफ़ी ट्रेड्स आप गंवा रहे हैं, काफ़ी लॉसेस हो रहे हैं, इट कैन बी अ फाइनेंशियली ruin to you. It can be a disadvantage also, it can be a devastating also scenario for you, because you're not able to get that. So that's the ratio, that's the thing, that's the reality about the scalping. If you really want to increase your scalping, if you really wanted to be a good scalper, you need to understand the commissions, you need to understand the fees that is required to purchase the crypto, you need to understand the market first and what are the currency you are choosing for your scalping. Because if you're not at all exposed to a different type of currency, then I don't think so this you can work as a scalper. If you are a fresher, then it's okay to invest in the Bitcoin and Ethereum. But if you're not a beginner, then you actually need to invest in the scalping. Okay, because scalping gives you profit. It gives you a stability over a period of a time where you feel that you can be a good trader and expert, and also you can help others also when it comes to the trading advices. So for that, I really request every one of you to be a scalper first, but first be a normal fundamental trader. Like basic trader, you should know the basic trading skills. That's all done. Then second, when it comes to what? When it comes to your understanding of the market, your understanding of the crypto, your understanding of the digital coins. How many of you are really interested in digital coins? I don't know. It is the interest that you have to figure it out by yourself. Like what are my interests, what are my goals when it comes to the trading. If I'm really into the trade, then I would never give a mind about listening to other people advices when it comes to choosing my kind of my type of digital coins. I would not give attention to it. Why would I not? Because I know that whatever price I am using for it, whatever decisions I am taking for investing in the digital coins, it's going to give me a good returns. Not now, not in the present moment, but in the future, it will give me a good returns of investment. Now, for this to be a scalper, you first need to understand the market and you have to figure out what all money you are going to put, like what are the capital ratio, what going to be your capital numbers. Like if you are not at all ready for investing all your money in scalping, तो मुझे नहीं लगता that's going to be a thing that for you it going to be profitable. एक दो currency में if you are investing that it represents it's okay, you are a basic trader, but if you want to be a experienced scalper, then it needs to be all your money that you have to put, and you have to divide the ratio of each one of the other digital currency of the coins that you are buying. Because if you are giving $5,000 to BTC and other 2,000 to Ethereum, then what are the remaining amount you are going to invest in other digital coins? So for that, what it needs to be required is your planning, your calculation, your understanding, your decisions, and everything related to a particular format that I am going to follow this. Whether what it comes, I will not going to give a mind. बट वी हैव टू ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड कि हमारे पास मार्जिन उतना है. अगर हमारे पास मार्जिन नहीं है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आज मुझे खरीदनी कार, मैंने कार खरीदने की सोची, मेरे पास है 5 लाख रुपए, पर मेरे पास 5 लाख की मुझे पसंद आ रही है 10 लाख की कार या 6 लाख की कार. हाउ वुड आई बाय इट? आई एम नॉट टेकिंग एनी लोन. मैं कोई डेप पे नहीं जा रही हूँ, मैं किसी से बोरो नहीं कर रही हूँ मनी. आई वॉन्ट टू बाय द कार, बट आई हैव ओनली बजट ऑफ 5 लैक्स. अब मुझे 7 लैक्स की पसंद आई है, तो अब मैं कैसे बाय करूँगी? आई नीड टू मेंटेन माई मार्जिन ऑल्सो, राइट? What I need to maintain my margin also. मार्जिन मेंटेन करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? प्लानिंग, एग्जीक्यूशन, कैलकुलेशन, देन स्कैल्पिंग. तो अगर 100 100 100 200 500 रुपए डाल डाल के क्रिप्टो करेंसी में आप इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं डिजिटली, आपको लगता है कि इतने कॉइन्स में मैं जाके हेल्प कर सकता हूँ, इतने ज़्यादा जाके मुझे पैसे मिल सकते हैं. That what represents? It represents the kind of stability you are doing. It represents the style of what? It represents the style of understanding of the market. It represents the style of the being a scalper. Scalper बन सकते हैं आप. So always aim for a bigger. Don't stay on a lower side. Okay? Any question? काफी बड़ा लेक्चर हो गया स्कैल्पिंग के ऊपर, इसलिए मैं आपको बताती नहीं होगा. अगर मैं बताऊंगी तो पूरा एक लेक्चर लगता है फिर. हाय बीएस राजपूत सर, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड आफ्टरनून. मैडम जी, पुणे सिटी में मेरे दोस्त की मोबाइल शॉप है बहुत. आज आप एक पेन पैनासोनिक का छोटा सा फोन खरीद लीजिए. नो सर, मेरे पास ऑलरेडी एप्पल है सर. मैं अब बाकी के फ़ोन नहीं लेना चाहती। मुझे क्वालिटी जो है ना एप्पल की, मुझे कैमरा क्वालिटी बहुत पसंद है। पैनासोनिक भी अच्छा है, बट आई वुड फील कि मेरे पास ऑलरेडी फ़ोन है, तो व्हाई वुड आई इन्वेस्ट अगेन? ठीक है? इसको कहते हैं मार्जिन गाइस। लालच नहीं है मुझे, फ़ोन कलेक्शन की लालच नहीं है। एक बार फ़ोन ले लिया, खुश खुश, बस। ग्रीड इसमें ज़्यादा बढ़ेगा अगर मैं बार-बार वो चीज़ की लाइक कलेक्शन बनाऊँगी, जबकि मुझे ज़रूरत भी नहीं है। When there is no need, why you have to like buy something when there is no need? I think everything depends upon your problems. Agar you are facing a problem, then you have to buy the things. If you're not facing a problem, it's okay. Even if you have a lot of money, like आपके पास margin है, then you can buy. For example, मेरे पास एक बैग है, मुझे वो बैग पसंद है, वो बैग टूटा भी नहीं, अच्छा है। बट वो बैग मुझे एक दिन उसका कलर बोर हो रहा है, मुझे बोर हो रहा है, उसको लेके नहीं जाना मुझे। तब मैंने दूसरा बैग बाय किया। फिर मैं दूसरे बैग से बोर हो गई, फिर मैंने तीसरा बैग बाय किया। अगर मेरे पास मार्जिन है अच्छा खासा, तो मैं बाय करती रहूंगी। पर अगर मेरे पास इतना पैसे नहीं है, मेरे अकाउंट में इतने पैसे नहीं है, तो मैं उसे नहीं बाय करूंगी। सिंपल ट्रेडिंग में भी होता है। इफ यू सी कि आपको ट्रेडिंग की जरूरत है, अभी आपको ट्रेड्स लेना है, अभी आपको बाय सेल करना है, तो आप करें। बट आप ज्यादा प्रॉफिट के चक्कर में ज्यादा बाय करेंगे, कुछ नहीं होने वाला। इट विल स्टे लाइक दैट ओनली। यू विल लूज सम मनी इन द फ्यूचर, कुछ रेशियो में आपके पैसे माइनस होने वाले हैं। कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। ऑलवेज एम फॉर स्मॉलर, ऑलवेज एम फॉर स्मॉलर। बेबी स्टेप्स नहीं होते, बेबी स्टेप्स, यू नो। बच्चा जब चलता है तो छोटे छोटे से स्टेप लेके बड़े बड़े स्टेप बाद में लेता है। ठीक है? वैसे ही क्रिप्टो में भी होता है। यू ऑलवेज हैव टू गो फॉर द बेबी स्टेप्स। अगर आज मैं थोड़े से पैसे से कुछ खरीद पाई, तो मैं खुश हूँ कि अच्छा है, चलो मैंने अपने पैसे से कुछ खरीदा। चलो आज मैंने अपने पैसे से ये चीज़ खरीदी, चलो आज मैंने मैट खरीदा, चलो आज मैंने कर्टन्स खरीदे। वैसे ही क्रिप्टो में मैंने थोड़े पैसे से बिटकॉइन खरीदा, थोड़े पैसे से इथेरियम। इथेरियम और बिटकॉइन में मुझे 0.5% का प्रॉफिट हुआ, मैं खुश हूँ। मुझे प्रॉफिट तो हुआ ना। मैं एज अ इंडिविजुअल लड़की हूँ। इंडिविजुअल मतलब मेरे को कोई नॉलेज भी नहीं है, मैं ट्रेडर भी नहीं हूँ। पर मैंने 0.5 का या 1% का मैंने प्रॉफिट किया। किस बात की खुशी है मुझे? उसकी अचीवमेंट की खुशी कि हाँ आज मैंने इतना किया। करेक्ट? नई जो चीज़ें नई है उसके लिए तो बहुत टाइम है अपने पास बात करने का, कि मेरे पास पैसे नहीं है, मेरे पैसे लूज़ हो रहे हैं, मुझे ये प्रॉब्लम्स है, वो प्रॉब्लम्स है। आई नो प्रॉब्लम सबको ही है। मार्केट में सबको प्रॉब्लम फेस करनी पड़ती है। बट जो मेरे पास है, जैसे कि मेरे पास पैसे थोड़े हैं, मैं उसकी खुशी मनाती हूँ कि आज मैं इतने पैसे से इतनी चीज़ ले पाई, कि आज मैं वहाँ जा पाई, कि आज मैं ये खरीद पाई। That is what is it. It actually reflects your gratefulness towards looking at the things. And I know when you're facing a lot of problem, I do face a lot of problem every day. I cannot even talk about it. But at the end of the day, what I feel is that this shall to pass. This shall to pass. Nothing is going to be permanent. Okay? Not me also. That's why I'm like this is going to be the last month. I've never thought about it, but this is the reality, right? So nothing is going to be permanent. Okay? सुना, बीडीसी गिफ्ट बैग मैम ने आपको सेंड कर दिया है, अच्छी बात है, थैंक यू रीम मैम। एंड अभी हम गाने की तरफ जा सकते हैं, लेकिन उससे पहले एक बार ये कोर्स देख लें आप। ये स्कैल्पिंग के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आपको कौन कौन से पैर लेने हैं स्कैल्पिंग करने के लिए।
Hello and welcome back to my next section. So in this section, I will guide you some experienced and some observed psychology's methods to trading in the scalping style. The first video in this section, I will talk about how many pairs you need to manage at the same time while you use scalping style to get the best profits and keep your mind always fresh. And the first page, what is the advantage of the select number of the trading pair right? Why don't we analyze all the pair at the same time when you scalping? And you can see right over here, here is all four pairs I manage at the same times for the swing style. But when I manage all the pair right here, I recognize that all the pair has the main currency is the US dollars run at the same chain. It means that they are correlation together. And for some the pair have the main pair is JPY, they also correlation together. It means that when USD JPY decrease, other pair also have the main currency is JPY also decrease. And here is a crossing pairs, and you can see that they also have the correlation together. And for three group in this table, you can see that when the USD increasing, most of the JPY pair will decreasing, and some of the crossing pair here will be in the range or sideways. Totally, you can understand that you only need to manage one pair in this group, one pair in this group, and one pair in this group is enough for swing style. But for the scalping, you should manage only one pair is enough, and here is the reason why. First of all, when you only manage one pair at the same time, or even in the swing style, you choose the right number of the currency pair to manage. You can understand the market big picture exactly, and you can follow and update the organization process the trade very exactly, because at this time every movement in the chart already updates very right in these tables. For example, you can see right in my trading view, you can see that I only manage three trading pair at the same time. The first one is a New Zealand dollars, and the second one is a USD JPY, and the third one is a gold. Because at this time you can see that New Zealand dollars and JPY mostly in the reversal chains. Therefore, when I miss the trend on the New Zealand dollars, I can come into USD JPY to see if there any the chance for me to re-entry in the markets. And gold is sometime mostly it's a different chance with the USD JPYs and New Zealand dollars. Therefore, when the New Zealand dollars and USD JPY don't show me the chance to entry, I can come into the gold. And whenever all the pair right here don't show me any the chance, that is the time I need to take my mind to be the rest. And at this time I can refresh my mind and trading, follow exactly movement and entry in the markets. And you can see right here, here is my analyzation per week. I normally update and sharing it on the trading view right here. You can see that I only manage the New Zealand dollars, therefore I can catch all the movement in the trading views with the New Zealand dollars, even from the 5 minutes time frame, 50 minutes time frame, 1 hours and 4 hours time frame. And you can see that I forecast New Zealand dollars may be decreasing when they create the signal that market break out the structure in the 1 hour time frame. I mean green zone right here, and after that the market already drop. And this is the signals I can follow the trend very exactly. And back into at that time, you can see that here is the signals I follow. You can see that when the market creates a structure in the 1 hour time frame like this, high high, higher low, and here is a key level in the 1 hour time frame, the market broken the structures, and the signal I follow for this case either break and retest. I entry right over here and take profits in the recent low of the markets. And at that time I already have the profits might be 5.5 times reward break ratios. And that is the first purpose of choose correctly number of trading pair in the market. You don't try to analyze all the trading pair on the chart, because you can see right here, here might be 20 forex pairs. If you analyze all the pair right here, analyze the structure, analyze the multiple time frame, anything, you need to take a lot of time. For example, you can see that one pairs you need for the one pair you need to analyze is 3 time frames, and for the 3 time frame you need to analyze at least is 5 minutes, right? And therefore for the 20 pairs at this time you need to analyze might be 1.5 hours. It means that your mind is very tired. At that time, you cannot know what is play to entry, where is play you should follow. After 1.5 hours, you already analyzed, and markets already run a lot. Therefore, at this time, you cannot catch the newest movement in the chart. Therefore, at this time, you can miss the chance or entry at a very weak place because you don't follow exactly market movement, especially short swing style and for the scalping. That is the reason why for scalping I only recommend you manage one pair or two pair at the same times. And the next purpose, at this time you can control risk management better because at this time every movement on the chart was updated very exactly and you understand market very detailed from the smallest time frame to biggest time frame based on key level strategies and based on smart money concept. And that's also the reason why you can keep the performance better. You can trade 20 pair at the same time and only trade 2 pair at the same time. You can see the difference in your trading results. It's very well. Your trading results, I mean that profits will increase a lot and your mind also very fresh and no stressful, no any tired when you analyze and come into trading. At that time, you're very confident with your trading ability. So totally how many pair at the same time is okay? First of all, to explain about this page, you need to understand that we have 4 main trading style. The first one is scalping. Scalping means that you trading on the 1 minute time frame, 2 minutes or 5 minutes time frame and you target the profit by day. It means that you close all the trade within the day. And the second one is a short swing. For this style, you trading on the 50 minutes time frame, 1 hour and 4 hours. And the third style is long swing. You're trading on the 1 hour, 4 hour and daily time frame. And the last one is investing. You're trading on the very big time frame right here. So totally for the scalping, you need to manage from the 1 to 2 pair at the same time. And for short swing, you manage 3 to 4 pairs. It's okay. And long swing is a 7 to 10 pair also okay. And for the investing, you need to analyze and manage all the pair you have in your portfolio. Because at this time, for the investing, it's mostly related to the fundamental analysis. Therefore, for the technical analysis, only used to confirm the gain about the fundamental analysis. This is a totally different. We are the traders, therefore we only need to care about 3 things above. And the pair you need to select based on the liquidities of the asset. You need to select the highest liquidity of the asset to trade. I will give you exactly access. In the example, in this course, I will make a lot of example talking and trading right in the chart to help you understand how to use smart money, how to use key level strategies to trade right in the example. You can understand and apply it in your real. In this video, I will talk about the best section for scalping. Here is very important because when you choose the wrong section, at this time your profits completely wrong because the spread, the commission or anything from the brokers can impact into the trading results, especially when you're trading on very small time frame. And at this time we are traders, so totally we only focus on these 3 trading styles: scalping, short swing and long swing. In 3 courses ago, I already talking very detailed about short swing and long swing methods, how to trade with this, how to use and analyze all the things related to these skills. Therefore, in this course, I only focused to talk about scalping. And at this time, you can see that scalping we trade on a very small time frame, like 1 minute, 2 minutes time frame, and 5 minutes time frame. And that is the reason why we need to focus to trading section. We only trade on the section have is profitable. You can see right in the second page, here is a scalping robot, or also called like the EA on the MTM5s or even trading views. On the goals over 10 years, I can show you the results. And I entry with only 0.1% of my account per trade, and these results already include the commission spread and swap fees. And you can see right here, here is a Asia section. When you trading scalping on this section, you can see that this indicator already run over 10 years from the 2012 until 2022 and over the 7,000 trades. And you can see that after 7,000 trades on the Asia section, totally we already have a profit is 17%. But at this time you can see that the mark drawdowns is 16 near 17%. It means that it is equal to profits, and totally you can understand that if you trading especially scalping on the Asia section, so profits mostly in the break-evens. But one more thing you need to care here is EA. It means that here is a robot have no any emotion in this robot. It's run based on the condition already right in the coding. But at this time, we are humans. When you got the losing streak like this, what you come in your mind, whether you can continue follow the strategies or you will come into the stressful and come into the losing streak bigger. Even after losing streak, we have the big profits right here, but here is a machine, not the human. For the human, normally when we got the losing streak like this, we will continue got the losing streak because emotion already impact into your trading results a lot. That is the reason why we need to focus on the trading section very carefully. When we come into the London section, at this time the result is totally different. We have the result increase all the time right here. That is a very nice result. You can see right here. At this time, net profit is more than 100%. Even we only trade with the 0.1% per trade, and the drawdowns is 7 near 8%. And of course, this indicator I already improved a lot, and this profit also increased a lot until 1000%, and drawdown also lower. But from this result, we can refer that London section for scalping is totally better than the Asia section. For the New York section, also same theory. At this time, you can see that profits also very near, very equal to the London section, and the mark drawdowns also near 70%. It means that if you are scalping, you should select the London section or New York section to trade on those sections is okay, and avoid scalping on the Asia section. That is very noise and have a lot of the factors impact you, especially spread. And totally after these videos, we can see that for the scalping style, only trade on New York section and London section. And for the short swing style, at this time you can trade even on the Asia section, but you should avoid the Asia section of the Monday because here is the first section of the week. Therefore, the spread and fluctuation of the market very high, normally will be double 2 times than normal. And when you ask me which days per week is better to scalping, you can see right here we have the Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Fridays. At this time, if you are scalping, you can scalping from Tuesdays, Wednesdays to until Fridays. Here is 4 days the market condition and the market trend running really well on the chart, and you can choose and trade. That is very nice. And that is total theory about these videos. I hope this video really helpful for you. Here just a theory, but I think this one can impact a lot into your trading results. Therefore, before come into the scalping in the markets, especially for the real account, we need to remember and understand this theory This video mostly about psychologies, empty your mind when you're trading. And first of all, in this video, I will talking first one, why and when you should empty your mind. First of all, we are the traders. Normally, you or even me not come from the financial school, therefore you learn by yourself, learn from internet, learn from the book or the course. At this time you learn, practice, trade and got lost. Here is the first years we come into the trading. This process is very difficult. You can see that learn, practice, trade and get some more profits and loss, and normally totally this process is a loss, and even you already pay a lot of the money, pay a lot of the power times for the trading, but totally you still get the loss in the trading results after 1 year. In the second year, at this time you continue learn, practice and trade, you can get some more profits and small loss. All the things right in this table I already explained very detailed in the first course about the learning curve of the trading. Trading is very difficulty until you can get in a profitable trade like this. At this time, you already pay a lot of money, pay a lot of times to be profitable, because trading can change your life completely. It can bring you a lot of money. Therefore, the requirements also very high to be the traders, especially very professional traders. Therefore, when you learning, practice and trade with some of the technical organization, especially for my course, even I already create the community in the Discord channels. I already attach in this course to help you can join the Discord channels. In this Discord channels, we have a lot of members already join here. We discuss about the trading every times, and for any problem right here, me or even my assistant and all the learner in this course can help you very quickly. You not go alone when you first time. It means that you still have a profit with this result, but if you cannot empty the mind, it means that the mind in the stressful at this time when you get lost right here, maybe you cannot win at the last time to have the profit in total week. Therefore, at this time, empty your mind very important when you proceed the trade. Especially, for example, right here, you can see that here is a Bitcoin USD on the 1 minute time frame. Here is a very small time frame and the good time frame for scalping. When you scalping, a lot of stress will come into the mind, especially for this case. You can see that here is the structure of the market, right structure of the market. But at this time, for example, you define wrong structure. You can define maybe like this. You may define here is a key level of the market for the down movement. The key level is the recent high of the market, creates a lowest low. If price can break this key level, it means that chain will change from the down movement like this to the up movement. Therefore, here is strongest case for the down movement to entry at this time. You can set the limit order right in these key levels, entry and stop loss above of this key level a little bit, and take profit very low on the below right here, and reward break ratio is very crazy, 10 times. And at this time you can see that the price pullback and hit to your stop loss and come down very strongly as your forecast. If you entry like this, what will happen in your mind when you already forecast very exactly for the trend of the market, but the entry price wrong? At this time, stress pool come into the mind very high, and you may not entry or may not analyze the market anymore for the several days to refresh your mind. Therefore, you need to prepare your mind before trading, especially for scalping. And the reason why for this slow trade, just because you already define wrong structure of the market. Our correct structure at this time will be like this, from this high until this high. And the reason why here is not of the key level of the market, just because you can see right over here. Here we have the pullback, very beautiful, 1, 2, 3 up candles. But at this time you can see that we have this big pin bar candle right here, and this candle already creates a range like this. Therefore, the price don't create a real pullback of the market. Price just creates a range, and here is our key levels. You can see that is the first candle of the pullback is a pin bar candle, but price already go out of the pin bar candle. It's not create a range. Therefore, here is a valid pullback, and price already come very near to these key levels. Maybe it's the recent low of the market. Break and retest and go down again. Here is how we trading and analyze which key level drive this. And with this problem, whether at that time you can recognize your problem and continue analyze and trading in the markets after missing the really amazing chance right here and got lost. That is the reason why we should empty the mind, prepare the mind before scalping. And totally after 2 pages, the key we should empty the mind. First one, learning and trading for living. When you already spend a lot of time, spend a lot of money, but the result.
So guys, you have to see this. That is an empty mind, and you should have to lose and win. There are the things that actually works. That is lose and win. It keeps on working. Win rate is 40 times, 40%, and return rate is 3 times. So it's actually telling you
Is
the
still
amount that you have to put it, and when what are the ratio or the chances of you to increase and win the things. Okay, तो ये important चीजें आपको पता चलती है. ठीक है. Any other queries? कुछ पूछना है आपको? समझ में आ रहा है आपको एम्प्टी माइंड्स एंड ऑल? ट्रेडिंग के रिलेटेड क्या करना होता है? ओके, ठीक है. लेट्स कंटिन्यू विद दिस. कुछ टाइम बचा है.
lost. You should patient and you should empty your mind. Only learn, only trade. Let it become your habit. Don't think about the profits when you're learning and practice when you are just new traders. And of course, after learning my course, you can collect the experience and come into our communities. You can save time and save the money, but it's also take times to be profitable traders. And the second thing is you need to empty your mind when you got the losing streak, especially for the big loss. And the third step, you need to empty your mind when you apply scalping style. You trade on the low time frame with high stressful of the markets. First time you need to empty your mind completely. It means that your health, your mental health is very, very fresh. And the last time is when you lost confidence in the trading. The first time you need to empty your mind. I will guide you how to empty your mind in next page. And the next page, the purpose of the empty your mind action. We have the empty your mind. It means that refresh the body, refresh your mental health. So the total purpose is only give you the right decision all the time when you're trading to have the profits and small loss in the trading. You can follow trading career better when you empty the mind. That is the only purpose of this action. And how to empty the mind is the most important page I will talk in this videos. Here is the 4 cases we need to empty the mind. Learn trading for living, got losing streak, scalping style, and lost confidence. For the first case, second case, and third case, at this time, we have some of the methods. Right here, you can see that. We need to write down the strategies you already learned in my course, like the standards, like the SOP. I already talked in the first course, very detailed. And when you already write the strategies, like the standards, you should trade and backtest, follow the standards right here. And when you already follow it, you can understand it, why you trade, why you exit, and why you take profits. Everything need to very clear when you trade and backtest. And after trading and backtest, you should record the data, the reason for entry. I already shared you the format. I mean that's the Excel files for all my course to how to backtest, what you need to record for the strategies you already learned from me from my course to help you fully understand and can know what is the reason for your entry, why you lose in the trading. And when you already record and have the data, you can understand that why you lose, why you win. You can compare the win trade, the lose trade together to find out what is the problems and improve it. When you already improve the problem, you can come and write down again the standards, enhance the standards to more profitable, and at this time you can start again this circle until you can get profitable in the trading. It means that you completely understand about strategies. So risk management skill already very good, and you completely confident about strategies and about your trading ability. And the next page, also the last page, very important. When you scalping style, lower on the low time frame. At this time, we got a lot of stressful while you scalping. Therefore, at this time, a lot of requirements. And also from my experience when I scalping before. First one, you need to sleep enough because we are humans, we are not a machine. Therefore, you need to refresh your mind, refresh your body. Keep your brain always fresh before coming into the trading. And the second requirement, master the trading strategies. This action can help you to keep the confidence when you trade and access. This one is very important because when you scalping, at this time you only entry access on the 1 minute time frame. For example, you can see right here, when you access like this, entry like this, it means that the decision need to give out very quickly. Therefore, you need to entry right times and exit right time to have the profits. Therefore, master the trading strategies and sleep enough can keep your brain can give out the decision better and trading better. And the third thing, always record the trading data, entry reason every day. This one can help you avoid overtrade when you're scalping.
So this was all related to particular about your mind empty that you have to do. 15 minutes is remaining. रे मैम ने आपको शेयर कर दिया है कॉइन्स. गाइज आज हमारा टोटल इंट्रोडक्टरी पार्ट था क्योंकि कल से मैं ये लेने नहीं वाली हूँ. हम बस स्लाइड बाय स्लाइड वी विल बी मेकिंग अ पीपीटी एंड आई विल बी शेयरिंग यू ऑल द डिटेल्स और आपको मैं पीपीटी भी भेज दूंगी जिसमें आपको क्रिप्टो के रिलेटेड कोई भी इश्यूज आएंगे तो आप उस पीपीटी को देख लेना. ठीक है, मैं वो पीपीटी खुद से आपको असाइन करके दे दूंगी. ठीक है, तो या यू हैव टू मेक कुछ कुछ चीज़ें आपको पॉइंट्स में यू हैव टू दिस आर द पॉइंटर्स यू हैव टू कीप इन योर माइंड. स्लीप एनफ इज इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर योर ब्रेन इज हैव टू बी फ्रेश एंड एक्टिव. Master your trading strategy. Keep confidence to trade and exit at the same time. Then always record trading history, entry reason every day, why you are doing the trade, what are the reasons for your trade. Don't look at the chart over 1 hour continuously. It's not going to help you. Only manage one pairs. You have to figure out at one particular time 2 pairs में आप manage करें. Understanding the trading is possibility, business and risk management at the same time. ठीक है, ये आपको analyze करना है.
Because at this time, if you trade a lot, you need to record and you need to write the trading strategy a lot. And you can see right here, markets also needs time to run, needs time to absorb all the power from the reversal way. Therefore, at this time, when you record, you also make your mind be patient when you're trading, especially scalping. Don't rush when you're scalping. And the 4 requirement, don't look at the chart over 1 hour continuously. It means that for scalping, after 1 hour trading continuously, look at the table, look at the chart, you need to take a rest for several hours, for several minutes. Normally, I would take the rest for 30 minutes to refresh. So my company, it can take a coffee, you can go to the walk, do anything you want. And the last time is my experience, very important. Only manage 1 pair at the same time. As I explained before, when you only manage 1 pair and wait for the signal and wait for the entry, you can let your mind very fresh because you don't entry, you don't have the loss. Therefore, you can understand the big picture of the market, understand smallest time frame. Therefore, you can entry best play and exit really well. You are very carefully to keep the profits, to keep your performance. The last one is understand about trading theory. Trading, I already talked in last videos, in last section. Trading is a possibility business and risk management skill. Therefore, when you got lost or when you got profits, you don't be confident or don't be stressful. Let it be and only trade focus on the trade. When you
Only
access,
be
when you
focused on a particular trade. Don't have to be like constantly keeping your mind alerted when it comes to only profit and profit, but you have to keep yourself busy. You have to keep yourself understand, like you have to open and expand your understanding levels when doing the crypto market and crypto trading. ठीक है मैडम जी, गोल्ड और सिल्वर अब किधर जाएगा? ये आज का हमारा वीआईपी सवाल है, जवाब जरूर दीजिए। ठीक है, बताती हूँ। ये लास्ट लेक्चर्स था गाइस। इसके बाद डायरेक्ट जो लेक्चर्स होंगे वो पीपीटी के बेसिस पे होंगे, एंड ये ट्रेड रिलेटेड मैंने आपको सब दिखा दिया है। ठीक है, US 100 ना? गोल्ड का, सॉरी, गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर, US 100 इज अ सिल्वर। देखिए, 28,583 अभी ये गोल्ड का है, तो ये सिल्वर का है, ये ऊपर जाएगा ये सर, ये ऊपर जाने ही वाला है। आप कितना भी इसको यहाँ से भी करके देखे ना, ये ऊपर जाएगा। इतना तो इसका रेशियो था ही। ठीक है, ये ऊपर जाएगा ही। सेकंड जो है, डाउन। ठीक है, एंड अगेन द अपवर्ड। या यहाँ से इतना रेशियो लेके फिर यहाँ से ऑलरेडी वो ऊपर जा सकता है एट 28, सॉरी 28,586। सर सिल्वर ऊपर जाएगा तो आप डाल सकते हैं, इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं, बाय कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, कोई इशू नहीं है। ठीक है, सब क्लियर? ये वाला रेशियो में कट कर देती हूँ, इतना तो जाएगा ही। कैंडलस्टिक पैटर्न को नोट करते रहना, नीचे नीचे जा रहा है, ऊपर जा रहा है, फिर ऊपर जा रहा है। ठीक है, हमेशा नोट करना कि इंक्रीजिंग चांसेस है तो बाय कर लीजिए। ठीक है, डिक्रीजिंग होता है तब सोचिए कि नीचे जाएगा। ओके, ठीक है, क्लियर? चलो, अभी गोल्ड का बता देती हूँ आपको। गोल्ड ऊपर जाएगा सर, यस राजपूत सर, गोल्ड ऊपर जाएगा, आप बाय कर सकते हैं गोल्ड। स्कैमर्स फिर से आ गए हैं। गोल्ड ऊपर जाएगा, ठीक है यस राजपूत सर, आप बाय कर लेना। कितने पे? इतने पे बाय करें, ये ऊपर और जा सकता है। ठीक है, इसकी जो कैंडल है वो मैंने देखी, काफी ऊपर जा रही है, तो गोल्ड ऊपर जाएगा। ओके, ठीक है, कहाँ तक जाएगा? रेसिस्टेंस मैं आपको बता देती हूँ कि 4,860 तक जा सकता है। लेट मी, इतना। ठीक है, 28 डिग्री के हिसाब से ऊपर जा सकता है गोल्ड। ठीक है, तो गोल्ड ऊपर जाने वाला है। ओके गाइस, और बढ़ेगा अब ये 0.5% से 0.3% से ऊपर ही जाएगा। ठीक है, कोई और क्वेश्चन? कोई और क्वेश्चन है? यस, मेरे 7% ने फोटो भी ली थी। हाँ, गुड गुड सर। ठीक है गाइज, मैं अभी और 2 मिनट में सेशन एंड कर दूंगी। ठीक है, आज थोड़ा जल्दी कर दूंगी। ओके, ठीक है। किसी को कुछ पूछना है? कल आपको हमारा लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग रीमैम कल कितना करे लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग? 12 to 3?
नहीं, एज योर विश।
ओके, 12 to 3 रखते हैं, नो इश्यूज।
12 to 3।
हाँ,
ठीक।
तो गाइस कल हमारी लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग 12 to 3 होगी वापस। हम इस वीक, इस लाइव सेकेंड लास्ट वीक में मैं थोड़ा सा टाइम चेंज कर देती हूँ। नेक्स्ट वीक में फिर हम देखेंगे क्या टाइम होगा। ओके, एंड कल आप आ जाइए 12 to 3। एंड फिर मैं आपको पीपीटी शेयर करूँगी। एंड वो पीपीटी के बारे में मैं आपको डिटेल में समझाऊंगी, क्योंकि आप लोग सब फ्रेशर्स हैं, लाइक यू आर बिगनर, तो उनके लिए वो पीपीटी होगी। तो हम एक एक चीज़ में डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे, वो रिलेटेड टू बीटीसी दाना ही होगी। ओके, डोंट वरी, वो कोई और ऐप के रिगार्डिंग नहीं बनेगी, मैं खुद बना दूंगी। एंड बीटीसी दाना के रिलेटेड कि आपको क्या क्या करना चाहिए, क्या क्या नहीं करना चाहिए, वो हम डिस्कस करेंगे। ओके, तो आई विल मेक अ पीपीटी फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू। आई विल शेयर एंड ड्रॉप इन द कमेंट सेक्शन। आप उसको लेके अपना रेफरेंस रख लेना, क्योंकि कभी भी आपको, मतलब मेरे जाने के बाद कोई डाउट आए या कुछ आए, तो आप उसको प्लीज़ पढ़ लेना एक बार। ठीक है, एक बार देख लेना, तो आपको सारे डाउट्स क्लियर हो जाएंगे। अगर बहुत लोग जो है वो फ्रेशर है उनके लिए, और मैं ग्रुप पे भी वो पीपीटी डाल दूंगी कल बना के। ओके, ठीक है। एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस, कुछ पूछना है आप लोगों को? डिपॉजिट करना है तो आप डिपॉजिट कर सकते हैं मेरे बैनर से, आपको री मैम ने ऑलरेडी भेजा हुआ है। क्लिक करके मिनिमम $3, मैक्सिमम कोई लिमिट नहीं है, आप डिपॉजिट इजीली कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, okay. So I hope it is all clear to you. You can start doing the trade, you can take trades. तो उसके हिसाब से ही आपका जो है वो हर एक चीज़ क्लियर हो जाती है। Just take trades, just be normal, be calm, be composed, and please plan your trading before you start trading. Okay, and related to all your queries, I hope I have provide giving you a good answer. हम मैडम जी फालतू की पढ़ाई अपनी करेंगे, हम अपन टारगेट से पहले फंस जाते हैं, राइट? गुड। हम अभी पीपीटी के हिसाब से ही पढ़ेंगे। ठीक है, अब बहुत हमने लेक्चर्स कर लिए, और मेरा लेक्चर्स का टारगेट भी खत्म हो चुका है। तो अब हम पीपीटीज और वीडियोस मैं आपके लिए लेकर आऊंगी, तो वो अब हम वो देखेंगे। ठीक है, चलिए। कोई क्वेश्चन है किसी के पास, क्योंकि मैं एंड करना चाहती हूँ सेशन? कुछ पूछना है आप लोगों को? डिपॉजिट करना है, डिपॉजिट कर लीजिए। ओके, मेरे बैनर से आपको जल्दी जल्दी क्लियर हो जाएगा, अकाउंट भी ओपन हो जाएगा, तो डिपॉजिट प्लीज करिए याद से। ठीक है, just 1 minute. ओके। Okay, guys, I think we should end this session here only. And कल हम वापस से मिलते हैं 12 to 3। तो प्लीज़ कल आप अटेंड करें, कल पीपीटी होगा एंड काफ़ी पढ़ाई होगी। एंड कल अगर आपको डिपॉजिट करना है तो डिपॉजिट कर लीजिए, और अपना ट्रेड रिलेटेड चीज़ें स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं, अकाउंट ओपन कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, तो मिलते हैं कल की लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग में। री मैम कुछ कहना चाहेंगी?
थैंक यू सो मच मैम, थैंक यू। 12 to 3 मैंने कर दिया। ओके,
ओके,
थैंक
थैंक
यू।
यू, थैंक यू। बाय बाय गाइस, हैप्पी वीकेंड। Thank you, Reem ma'am.
थैंक यू।